guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, you are here in the city of Ryport, as you have stopped here for a bit of a breather on your way towards Enland Point, as you are tasked with delivering a box to there. Ryport is a very nice city, full of business and industry. It is one of the major cities in Toivoa, and you guys have pulled within the seawall to the dock and have disembarked and have started looking for Tyronius's family, who are no longer where he expects them to be. As you guys have the entire city before you, what would you like to do?
Good question.
Well, I mean,
Let's get Tyro his spell book.
I
Yeah,
think
that's actually a good thing to start for, I think.
okay, if you're fine with that. Eric, would I remember where a magic shop would be, and at least hope to go off of memory?
We can go and search for the magic shop. Sure, absolutely. You gonna lead the way?
Yeah, Tyronius is gonna try, but he is definitely not confident.
Okay.
Again, in character, he knows the layout and such and where things are, right, Eric?
For the most part, yeah. The streets are basically the same, even since the last time you were here.
Okay, yeah, then he's gonna be a little nervous and just actually start walking and slowly get confident.
Okay.
But yeah, what's the first magic shop? Because I imagine he would have frequented one at least once or twice.
Well, the first magic shop that you would go to would be the Purple Hippo, and that place is closed at the moment. They have gone out of business. The shop face has been turned into a donut shop.
He's gonna look at it and go, "Damn it! Did I know of the proprietor or?"
Just in passing.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just looking at the party. Well, okay, next stop if anybody wants donut, unless anybody wants a donut.
I want a donut.
Here
Gurr is jumping up and down with one hand in the air.
Here has World War II flashbacks of last time this group went to a pastry shop.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
It'll take me 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh right, Gur wasn't with us back in the good old days of the butchery. I mean the bakery shop.
Right.
All right, I will go in and get donuts.
Cool. As you
There is
walk
a happy
inside, the lady behind the counter has darkish brown skin and short bob haircut with black hair. She looks up at you. Oh, hello. It is most nice to have met you. Watch your head. The ceiling is very low.
Thank you. Wanted to get about a dozen donuts.
A dozen? Oh, yes. Mighty strong woman like you would eat many donuts. Here,
No,
what
I'll
type
only
of
have
donuts
two.
would you
It's for me
like?
and my friends.
Oh, my apologies. Most sorries. Here, which types would you like?
Get some cinnamon ones. Those are always fire.
Matilda's going to pick out a nice assortment. Some, let's see, multicolored ones with sprinkles for Gur. Some chocolate ones. Some old-fashioned for Greenock. Let's see.
Glaze.
A couple of bear claws, and then she just starts pointing randomly to fill it in.
Very well. I fill in with stuffed ones and an eclair. Yes? Most apologies. That would be
Yeah,
2
that's great.
silver pieces. Yes, please.
And Matilda will dig into her coin pouch and she'll count out 2 silver and hand it over.
Most thanks, most thanks. You are quite generous. Thank yous. Please tell friends. We are very new.
Yeah, thank you very much. And she'll pick up the bag of donuts and, duck as she goes out the door.
Okay. you go out into the street with this nice box of 12 donuts.
All right, here we go, everybody. Take 2.
Notably, the box of donuts is not 3x4, it is 2x6.
She's got donut paddle.
Okay, whatever. I open it up. Everybody take 2.
Tyronius,
Yeah, what up?
call me paranoid, but maybe cast detect magic on the donuts.
I don't
I
have
mean,
it.
after last time.
Gur doesn't wait. Gur grabs the
Oh,
donut in
no.
each hand and starts eating.
We have to
I
get
also
you that spell book.
yeah I
I don't have sonar anymore.
Gur is double
Exactly.
fisting donuts.
like you can see.
Best I got is permanent detection for detect good and evil at a 60-foot radius.
All right,
Oh.
Granok, I need to know: are the donuts evil?
Oh my gosh. You're
Guess what, John?
paranoid.
evil.
You're not God, not even close.
I'm a god of something.
So, are you going to do detect magic on the donuts, taking 10 minutes to do so after Gur has already consumed some?
No, because I don't even have it.
Okay.
No,
I tried to say
I was
that before.
asking.
Yeah, like Tyrannia showed
yeah.
the improvised spellbook and the components in his pouch. It's like, well, on the component pouch is just. Yeah, I got what I got. I need to buy an endurance spellbook, which is gonna be a bit, and then it's probably gonna cost, quick mathematics, 725 pieces for me to replace all the spells that I just know, and then 800 for the ones that rituals, and not separately. This is all up, and then about the good part of 24 hours in order to scribe them all down. Welcome to I Lost My Wizard book.
So, you going to go look for another magic shop, or where are we going?
Yes. Well, I'd try and remember if there's another one, and if I can't remember any, I'll just ask around, like, hey, what happened to replace the purple hippo? Was there a competition or something?
They look at you. It burnt. They had to rebuild.
Oh, shit.
The proprietor died.
Ugh, okay, my bad. So what's the go-to magic place now?
There isn't one. No one wanted to invest in the magics. If you want magic stuff, the person he gestures to a nearby shop. It's called the 7 Stories, and it's got a silver boot outside.
Is it stories as in a book, or has it got the
That looks
EY?
promising.
Can you tell the difference between stories and stories? Because they're spelled exactly the same.
No, they're not actually. In the UK and Australian, they are actually, a story is spelled S-T-O-R-E-Y, which is funny
Sounds like
because
monarchist propaganda to me.
Yeah, I believe we're going to go with the Americanized version because I'm in America, land of the free.
Eagle
America.
noses.
Well, I'll go get my cowboy hat real quick.
Yeehaw!
Oh wait, I didn't post that picture over here. I'll post it for you guys too. I actually bought one yesterday at the rodeo.
Nice.
Nice. All right, so
You bought a story?
I have a lot of those at the rodeo. Don't you worry.
all right,
Zoya
so
grabs a eclair from the box. Or
That's the other.
begs for one. I begs for an eclair.
There were
All
2.
right.
It's fine.
all right,
Mhm.
We can have one.
We're safe.
Tony's just gonna grab either a chocolate iced one, or like if there's any sort of what do you call it? Fuck, cinnamon sugar donuts. But yeah, we're gonna go into that. The 7 stories then.
Oh, you guys walk over to the 7 Stories. As you do so, you come inside, and nobody is there.
Okay, I'm just gonna look around at least and see. Oh shit.
This is normally where I'd vote to just leave, but we need that spell book.
Need something.
Hello? Anybody home?
I knew someone would
Yes,
eventually.
yes, I'm here. You hear the voice coming below you.
I look
Down.
down.
You don't see anyone there except the wooden floor.
Do you happen to be in the basement, sir?
Yes, I happen to be in the excellent basement. Absolutely.
Do you need us to come down?
No, no. I wouldn't want to inconvenience you. No. One moment. I will arise from my lair. Please take a seat. Make yourselves comfortable. We will, yes, here I am. You hear a hatch open from behind the bar. And rising from behind the bar, first with horns that are copper in colored, a long neck and blue eyes, followed by a magnificent purple robe, a dragonborn rises from behind the bar. Ah,
Hello.
what a magnificent sight to have a not empty place. Most welcome.
I'm just turning to the other guys and just muttering, "It is not my brother."
So,
I am absolutely not your brother by birth, but by appearance. Such a magnificent person such as yourself. Oh, it would be an honor to be related to you or confused for being related with you.
Real
So-
flattery will get you everywhere. Thank you very much. What?
your name?
My apologies. My most excellent name is Losin Bolas.
Losin Bolas? Hang on. Where the fuck is my... Hang on, out of character. Where the fuck is my book? I cleaned up my room and everything's gone all scattered.
Organized
I'll
mess.
write his name down.
Does art imitate life, or does life imitate art?
So, is your day most excellent such as mine?
Well, it's turning out
Yeah.
that way. Do you
Certainly better.
do you sell books?
Do I sell books? Oh, is the sky blue? Is the 7 stories the most excellent arm of the Longstriders Consortium? Am I Losin Bolas? Of course I sell books!
I'm gonna stick my head outside and just playfully just say, "Yep, sky's still blue." Okay. Yeah, I'm looking
For
at a place-
now.
Nah, you be quiet. We don't need another squall.
A squall? They're so fantastic. The storm rises and the wind blows. It churns the sea and allows the life to be refreshed.
Yeah, well, the life refresh destroyed my spell book. I need.
Oh,
to
that
replace
is an opportunity for a new spell book.
I love this guy's optimism. I'm
Matilda's gonna nudge Kier in the shoulder and just be like, "I like this guy."
Listen, I like him too, so long as he can get us what we need.
What? When
He's
have you
so
got a
extra.
Dragon
I
Ball you
love
didn't
him.
like?
I played the 5th.
I don't know. We're 2 for 2 right now.
Hey, this should be the third.
I
So-
love this guy. He's so extra.
Anyway,
I-
yes, I need a spell book. Do you possibly have an enduring spell book?
Do I have an enduring spellbook? Sir, I have the opportunity to have an enduring spellbook.
I don't like
does
how
that
that sounds.
Okay.
Are you currently in the possession of a spellbook known as an enduring spellbook?
I am in the opportunity to gather one from within the stores below the floor. At the moment, I have the ambition and fervor to fulfill your needs.
Just a basic spell book would do. Pretty much.
So you would rather humble yourself into a regular spellbook. That is most admirable, sir.
Damn, I'm really having trouble processing this guy's words.
He
He's
has
so
a spell book
extra.
downstairs.
Okay, so do we go downstairs and
Oh,
Kill him.
no, I will
You
make
want
the
me to-
effort for you. It is fine. Please remain comfortable. Here, allow me a glass of wine for you. And he will pop a cork and pour you a glass of wine.
I'm gonna take it.
Here is some bread, freshly baked just this morning. where all of you, please be most comfortable on my most excellent of stools. I will return with both a regular spellbook for you and the optional enduring spellbook, as you should have the most optimal choices provided to you.
Thank you. I'll sit down and just take a sip of the wine and remember that I don't like wine, but I want to be polite.
And
I'll take the wine.
Lysimbolus will lift up the hatch with a flourish, and will go below the floor, lowering the hatch behind him, leaving you guys alone in this establishment.
I'm gonna dip a bit of bread in the wine and then eat the bread.
Okay.
No!
That makes you happy.
Matilda is going to look around the shop
Okay.
for interesting things.
As you look around, there's a variety of things on the walls and on the mantle and on another table where the candles have burnt down to a waxy drip. This place looks very familiar. Not that you've ever been here before, but the style of the decor matches the Longstriders Consortium in Nausea.
That makes sense with the boot.
He also did mention he was part of the consortium.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
picked that up. So
I'll look around at the book titles and see if anything catches my eye.
As you look around at the various books that are here, the primary book that is currently on the table is The Best Way to Flay a Swordfish.
neat.
There are
I'll
14
actually-
authors listed.
I will actually, as casually start looking through it because it's semi-relevant to what we've been doing.
I mean, here's the thing. That book had to have had a fist fight over whose
That is a
name got put first.
surprisingly well-reviewed journal.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna look for the kitchen.
You look for the kitchen. You don't see any place that would be a kitchen. There are no doors in this place. It is one room, save for the hatch behind the bar.
I'm not gonna risk it. He's down there.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm surprised we even had a dragonborn.
You will hear him sing from below. Ho, ho! Twilight is the best of bard, best of bard, best of bard. Twilight is the best of bard that could ever be.
I'm gonna walk away from the hatch. I'm gonna walk away from the hatch, just sit down on a stool, be like, why?
The exact moment you realize you've messed up.
There's
It was at this
flamboyant,
moment that he
and
knew.
then there's flamboyant, and then there's like you can
You?
hear this guy waking up with like hi every fucking morning. Jesus.
I
After a moment,
rise with the sun. I am one with the daylight.
Matilda turns around from whatever it is she's looking at, these little jars on the countertop here, and she's like, Tyronius, how is that any different from you?
I am. Shut up, you. Listen,
That's your real name?
I wait an hour before I start yelling.
So you just
Really?
sit there in silence while the rest of us are sleeping?
And then
No,
you
I-
just wake up and scream?
No, I grumble.
Sees the sun rise and just starts wailing.
Matilda, you've woken me up multiple times to go on a jog. What has my most common response been?
Loud complaining?
Yeah. Wait. Oh shit. Never mind. He
You
just
heard it
takes a
here
big
last,
drink of
so-
wine.
You didn't like mine.
okay.
It's being polite.
Okay.
I'll tell you when you're. I'll tell you when you're older.
I'm 13!
So, after a couple moments, Mr. Bolus will come back up. Ah, sir, you will appreciate this. We have 2 spell books. One spell book from the far-off land of Shu, well cared for, very beautifully crafted. This one would cost you 50 gold pieces, but it is completely blank. My apologies, but you could consider this the opportunity for creativity and for freedom in what you wish to create.
Okay. Is there another one? I wish to see what options I have before committing to.
Of course. The other option is this one. You asked to see an enduring spell book. Now this one, oh, and he breathes and the dust comes off of it. This one is waxed by the best of Rathus bees. This wax will protect the book forever. Oh, dear boy, should you ever need a spellbook that lasts in water, wind, sun, this is the book for you. Oh, to get rid of it, to part with such a beautiful item that I have not dared desecrate with the ink of a pen. Oh, my dear heart, to have it in the possession of such a powerful wizard as yourself. You are a powerful wizard, are you not?
I certainly hope to be. At least I got until I
Yes,
got done.
yes, he is.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
to have this in the possession of such a learned scholar from Shatter Shaddai. You are from Shatter Shaddai, are you not?
Actually, no, I'm from here. I studied
Oh.
at the Landown University.
To have this in the possession of someone who wishes they could have been taught at Shatter Shaddai would be an honor and a privilege for me to sell this to you for the measly sum of 500 gold pieces.
It's gonna take most of money.
Hey, that's...
Wait, I'm gonna look at Zoya's like, I can't afford to. I mean,
Don't worry, this one's on me.
what?
Don't pay me back.
What?
She's buying your spell book. Get over it.
Okay. Here. 500 gold.
500 gold pieces. You have the best of friends here. Or servants? Or how is such a most powerful wizard companioned by such magnificent friends?
Tell you what,
Gur is gonna tug on Losin's sleeve and offer up.
He will kneel down on one knee to get on your level.
He's gonna, in one hand, just offer a bloody heart.
Oh, dear.
Do you want this?
Oh, that's most gory. That is quite the opportunity to create some delicacy. What would you like me to do with it, young man?
I don't know. Put it towards Uncle Tyro's buck.
My God.
He
It's a
looks up
spell
at
component.
Uncle Tyro.
Huh?
Hang on. Tyrone just has his head in his hand. He's stuck between. Like, congratulations, guys! You've crossed the dragon's wires.
So, let me see what I can do, young man. Thank you for your
fancy
offering.
handkerchiefs.
You have
That
fancy
was good
handkerchiefs. Let
Oh,
us
boy,
see
let's
your
see.
fancy handkerchiefs. These sound like quite the collection.
Gur pulls out.
Oh no.
Los pantalones.
Gur pulls
Someone's
out
responsibility.
Looking at Matilda.
a pair of bright green lacy booty shorts and offers them up.
Oh my God.
Lady
These are
booty shorts?
mighty fine handkerchiefs. Oh, where did you collect such fine handkerchiefs? These look like they would be most beneficial for wearing upon one's head.
I found them in a drawer in a haunted house. I don't think they belong to the ghost, though.
Oh, dear. That is quite the most excellent of stories. These would be most beneficial given to one of the... I will purchase this from you if you would like, young man.
No, don't encourage a child.
Yo, gold is gold. We're selling the handkerchief.
We're selling
Well,
panties.
Slowly but surely.
And he will produce a small, very pretty gemstone. It's about the size of your thumbnail. Will you trade
Oh,
me
it's tiny.
this handkerchief for this pretty rock?
Okay. Gur absolutely trades for pretty rocks.
He
Every day.
reaches out for a handshake.
Gur gives him like a sideways high five.
He
Yeah.
gives you the high five.
Karate chop.
There you go, young man. Now, would you like to see a magic trick?
Yes. I
How
like
you
magic
doing?
tricks.
Hold the stone up in the air and prepare to see that which you dare.
Gur holds the stone up, very excited.
He reaches up and just with the back of his fingernail touches it, and the stone shines and glimmers as rainbows shine all around it. There you go, young man. That'll be that way for an hour. I hope you avoid an attitude most dour.
Can I do a quick
Gur's
arcana
eyes are
check?
so wide. He is so happy right now.
Can I do a quick arcana check to see what that item is? Like, if I know it?
Sure.
Nope. Oh, that's
Yes, you
10.
do. So,
Okay.
what that is it's a 1 gold piece of quartz that he casts prestidigitation on.
I just start smirking. It's a very pretty rock.
Indeed. So, what brings you to my fair city?
Well, I mean, restocking. We've just come from Nausha.
Oh,
from
quite the
our
dangerous
Australian-
journey that is. You are
from,
most brave.
Yeah, well, what is it? Leslie from the Long Stratus Consortium.
How is the young lady?
Still spooky? For some reason, actually. Nah, she's actually doing pretty well, I'd imagine.
Spooky? We would call her most learned and capable in the arcane arts. Would you not agree?
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
That doesn't eliminate the spooky bit, though. In fact, I would say the spooky bit is a bit of more respect, as it is someone who you do not want to mess with.
Oh, let us not call her spooky, though, because she does not like those words. What you may call her instead is divergent from our expectations.
Duly noted.
I'm
Expectation.
gonna keep that
Wait,
one to talk about Tyro in the future.
Listen here, you little shit. You're right, but fuck you.
Oh, there is
See,
no
that's
need
why
to
we're keeping
lay
it.
very insulting terms upon your friends unless your relationship allows that to edify and construct people towards higher and loftier goals.
It does.
Your,
also,
uh,
the fact is-
Your
I'm
relationship
gonna
is
put
most
on my-
strange to me. It subverts my expectations.
There you go. I mean,
Doesn't really for me.
but no, we're part of the Long Stratus Consortium over at Nausha.
I do
ourselves.
see your badges. They are most shiny, although I believe you do have a piece of seaweed on yours, sir.
Still, damn it. He's gonna-
Oh,
The storm
yeah.
was rough.
yeah.
We did have to lash him to the ship.
Oh dear, did you ride out the squall on top of the deck?
Yeah, I think the squall rode me, but yes.
What a
Thus,
fantastic
destroyed
experience.
Spellbook and then
Please,
needed to find a new one.
please tell me more of how you survived nature's wrath.
I'm just gonna look at Matilda, point to her, and say she's really good with ropes. Once I was pulled out of the ocean, and well, that ocean drink is how I kind of got the first spellbook.
Ah,
Do you
having
have
such a
second-
strong friend is a
But
boon
Rodius,
and
you
a
can't tell
gift.
people I'm good with ropes. People are going to get ideas.
Why do you
Yeah.
think he said that?
Yeah.
He looks at you. I'm sorry. I'm unaware of what ideas they might get. Please elaborate.
I will
Yes.
not.
No, please, Matilda.
No.
You must know what opportunities there are to learn with ropes from someone so learned as you.
Indeed.
Oh my
Please
goodness.
teach us of greater skills in knots.
Why
Spreading
are there
like a
two of
plague.
you now? Okay, both of you
I'm gonna match his energy.
snap it, snap it shut, or I'll tie your muzzle shut.
Oh, please,
more
tell
opportunities
us.
to learn with ropes.
No, I'm out of here. Goodbye.
The opportunity to learn how to bind a snout would be most worthwhile. Please teach me.
Matilda is leaving.
I'm only
He's gonna
going to
start
be a
following
horse.
What did he
He's
say?
legitimately curious as to how to bind a snout with knots. And so he's going to follow
Do it.
you asking, please, we could have a private session where you bind my hands and my mouth.
I'm dead. Like Tyronius is on the table, like struggling to breathe.
It has been 0
Tilda has
days
heard
since someone
3 different
appreciated
shades
our
of red.
fighter.
Zoya,
Tilda has turned 3 different shades of red. She's trying to leave and she's being followed.
Zoya is melting through the floorboards, wheezing.
Your massive muscles must be most beneficial towards the cinching of knots to ensure that they do not loosen. Please, show me your ways so that I can adapt them to my...
Grab his muzzle and just make him stop. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop. No. No. No, stop talking.
Does he start purring?
No.
Lucian,
No.
Lucian, I do have a question on a different matter. Matilda.
He looks around for Lucian. He has no idea who you're talking to.
Sorry, how did you pronounce the name?
Losen?
Losen, my bad. Like, no, that is an out of character thing. Losen, I need another what is it? Another couple of items if you have it. Matilda, please let the salesman go.
Okay.
I mean, you can
Alright.
manhandle me anytime you want, but this is a poor stranger you just met.
Well, you're not
Let him go.
You let him go?
Yeah, I'll let him go.
Thank you for allowing me
Reluctantly.
to go. Your grip is most strong. I would be very disheartened to be on your bad side.
No, I've done that. Do you have any detect magic?
And you lived? You are most fortunate to have such a strong Goliath who has mercy upon someone when her wrath is roiled.
Tyronius,
Yo.
can I suggest something? Instead of buying a scroll to scribe later into your book, is it possible that you can borrow a book that he already has and just copy the spell into your book?
Maybe. Do you have one of those, Losen? Or do you provide those facilities?
They do not normally. However, the opportunity to share should always be embraced. We should further the arcane arts to the greater populace. I would be
Okay,
most
I'll tie you up
honored
if
to
you
have...
let him copy the spell.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh!
Wow!
Oh,
All right, this
pardon me.
conversation has been an emotional roller coaster.
Pardon me. I will go and retrieve the spellbook. Which one of the 3 would you like to borrow? The yellow one, the green one, or the blue one?
Let's gamble! Whee!
I'm more focused in trying to get what is it, the spell detect magic, because my dear friend Kier over here is anxious without me being a magic raider, and
Got complacent.
and what was it, if anything else, find familiar if you have, because I miss my owl companion.
Unfortunately, the opportunity for me to have learned the Find Familiar spell is beyond me. Oh, I should sincerely visit Shadow Shaddai to learn from the most learned scholars there at the university.
Actually, have I heard of Shadow Shaddai before?
Most likely. It is the capital of Fluidon, the arcane magic capital of the world. It is a
Yeah,
magocracy where the people in charge are the spellcasters.
You said in what country again? The
Fluidon,
south. Yeah, the southernmost
indeed.
part of the continent. Yeah, that's. Ironius does want to go
no,
there.
That sounds like a complete opposite of Josozai territory.
Which is funny,
Indeed,
because
the
Shu is
Josozai
right up-
are vicious killers of anyone who would practice the arcane arts. I
Oh,
despise them. They are my arch enemy. Should you know of anyone associated with them in any way, tell me of them so that I have the opportunity to find my death at their hands.
Wait, wait, what?
trying
I
to-
choose to fight them headlong As soon as I have the opportunity, I will throw myself upon them and eventually be overwhelmed. It will be a glorious death to be told stories of for ages and eons to come. How Losan
Only
Bolus
if you go
took
there,
on the Mage Slayers and died, becoming more powerful than he could possibly imagine.
Well,
In
okay,
death.
Obi-Wan. You should have been at Nausha. What was it, like a week ago in game? How long ago was the attack on Nausha?
It was about a week ago.
Yeah, a week ago, Nausha actually got invaded by the Josozai. We did.
Zoya side eyes.
I'm
We-
sure
we did-
that I could have the opportunity in the future to charge headlong into garden soil and face them on my own terms.
Well, okay. So, which of the spell books, the yellow, green, or blue, which one of those would have the detect magic spell?
I am
Well, you can trade
uncertain.
up.
I have not opened my spellbooks in quite some time, as it has been years since I have gone adventuring, and my memory is not what it once was. I have the opportunity, though, to read through them. Would you like to take the time for me to do so?
I'll have, if it's all right with you. Well, Matilda gives you, and I'm going to hand Matilda 50 feet of rope. Matilda,
I've already taken out 50 feet of rope from my pack.
Yep. While she's doing that, I'll take a look at the blue one, and if it's all right with laying them out, I can find the spell I want, and then I'll copy that in, if that's all right with you.
In exchange for a measly stipend, I will gladly allow you to read through my spellbook. It is not free, of course, as my arcane knowledge cannot be valued, except for on a limited basis for a limited amount of time, at which point I would charge you 25 gold to read my spellbook.
I'm gonna give him 25 gold, right up front.
Very
That's
well.
perfectly fine.
Oh.
Thank you. All right, have fun, Matilda. He's just gonna finger wave.
He goes and checks the spellbook and provides you the blue spellbook that has these spells in it.
Jesus. Okay, hang on. I'm copying that into.
Which spells are you
Yeah.
copying into your spellbook? Because you
No,
cannot
I'm
copy the
copying-
whole thing.
I'm copying the copying the text. So that
I see detect magic. You're good.
yeah. What is it? So yeah. I'm gonna look up at Kier and say, hey, should I get alarm, or are you good with that?
I've got alarm.
Plus, Kier screaming is a pretty sure way to wake us up.
That's
Here
fair.
is the
Yeah.
I'm
We
gonna
are alarmed.
I'm gonna do detect magic and comprehend languages, which, if that's all right with you guys. Because how long is it gonna take for you to tie him up, Matilda, and show him the knot?
Not sure.
Ha! I see what you did there.
All right. So, how much of a lesson are we going to teach this man?
By the question,
How long do I need to distract him while Tyronius writes down spells?
Well, first spell takes an hour, I believe, correct?
yeah, first spell is an hour, and then hang on. Let me double check the Wizard D&D Beyond Wizard class. Come on, you bastard! Don't give me that slow internet shit. Where is it?
What other spells are you trying to get?
Oh, only comprehend languages.
Okay.
Like Tyrannus is not.
So
being-
that's 2 hours, Matilda.
Alright, then I'm gonna need another rope.
Okay.
Tyrannus handed one to you.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
All right.
The only other question is, do we want arcane lock? And he's actually looking up. It's like, do you guys want arcane lock? Because I don't.
The
think
question
Renat-
becomes, do you look up after 2 hours to ask the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
After 2 hours.
Awesome.
But-
Then we're going to pause for a moment as Tyronius reads through his book. Matilda is teaching Losan Bolus how to tie someone up very effectively. Can I get your survival check, please?
Oh boy.
Well,
Can I use inspiration?
You may use your
That's so
inspiration.
stupid.
Or maybe it was if. Do you think it'd be funnier to fail or not?
no. I want to see you tie him up. I want to see you truss him up like a turkey, personally. but
Okay,
it's up
I
to
will
you.
use inspiration.
With a 10, you're able to do
Possible.
decent knots and tie Los Embolos up several times, showing him how to do each one of the knots. He is a most attentive student.
And this is how you tie a noose?
Now, as a question for the other members of the party. So, Zoya, while this is happening for 2 hours, what are you doing?
I am going to be I'm gonna let Greenock know that I'm gonna be outside looking at the at the general street that we're on.
Okay,
And then I'm gonna go do that. Just
Cool.
explore what's right and
Awesome.
just generally outside.
cool. Kier, what would you be doing for 2 hours?
If no one goes with Zoya, I'm gonna go with her. Use the buddy system.
Awesome. Greenock?
Yeah.
How long do I have to sit there focusing on cartography to get my daily practice in?
An hour?
So I'm gonna do that for at least the first hour because I don't know how long they're gonna be doing their thing.
Okay. Please roll your survival check. Let's see if you managed to get some progress.
Let's go.
You do. Excellent.
Hey.
And what would you do for the second hour?
Can I start working on a second trade or?
No, 1 trade per day.
Okay.
Yep. Otherwise, you guys get 24 trades every day. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be 24, but yeah, I get the point.
You say trade or trait?
Trade.
Working on a trade.
Yeah, like
I'll go start reassessing our. Well, that'll take longer than an hour. I'll just go back to reading books that are in the consortium's area.
Awesome. Cool.
Nerd.
also, Eric, I need to amend it, much to my chagrin. For each copying a spell into spell book, the process for each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces.
All right, so you're going to be here for 4 hours. All right.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then-
be here for 2 hours
Right.
to do detect magic, but then
Sure.
after 2 hours, I'm gonna look up at the other guys, like, how we doing?
Yeah, we'll find out. As Greenock finds The Scent of the Sea. It's a romance novel.
Sure, why not? I'm just trying to literally kill some time right now.
If you'd like, the Scent of the Sea romance novel is available on the wiki. Enjoy.
Oh, let's go.
Yes.
It's toyvoa.fandom.com.
Shut up! I'll really far lean back.
And then Gur. What has Gur been up to for 2 hours? Well, Matilda is tying up this man, and Uncle Tyro is writing, and the rest of the people are doing their various things, leaving Gur
Well-
to his own devices.
For the
Why does the
entire
tone
first
change
hour.
so drastically?
For the entire first hour, he is completely fascinated by the rainbows coming off of the quartz. And then as soon as that ends, he wants to find something to do.
Okay, I'll read stories to Gur. That's what we'll do. Because it
That
takes
is
me
an
an hour to
romance
do
novel?
my.
Okay, Gur wants to hear stories about skinning because he wants to learn more about skinning and harvesting bodies and stuff like that.
How about instead, do you have skinning as a thing or like use of tools for it?
No,
You can start
I don't
working on
think
that,
so.
and Papa will
I would
help
like
you
to
out
work
with
on that.
Yeah, so we can do an hour doing that.
Okay, so please roll your survival check, Gur. As Greenock is going to help you learn how to skin things. Unfortunately, Gur has cut himself with the knife and dealt 1 point of damage to him.
Does
Of
he not
course.
get? Does he not get advantage because I'm helping?
You do. Go ahead and please re-roll that.
Okay,
What again?
There we go.
slightly.
Just enough to
Just
succeed.
Just enough to get your finger out of the way. No boo boo.
No boo-boo for Gur.
Ridiculous.
All right.
Acceptable.
So is that? Wait, I just got to ask: is that one point of difference just Grenak slowly moving, what is it, the leather or whatever Gur's working on? Is that what happening? Is that the one point to save?
Gernak?
Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
He readjusts Gur's grip on the handle.
Oh yeah, no.
Awesome.
Handle grip is always awesome. That's like best.
So, we're going to pan the camera outside to the gentleman and young lady who are out in Ryport. You guys come out into
Alright,
the
Zoya,
street.
what trouble are you getting into?
What trouble are
I
we
want-
getting into, Zoya?
Okay, here, let's explore. And she starts walking down the street, looking at the
Follows.
buildings around. So what buildings are around? Oh god.
The buildings
She
here
looks at
are
buildings.
yeah.
I'm gonna look for trouble.
The buildings here are inset into the stone face of what used to be a slight mountain range. They're cave structures. They're not actually built except for the facade. They actually are dug into the mountainside. So
Interesting.
they
So
are
it's-
super durable.
So
what's the
something
facade?
like Silver Spar.
Except for above ground.
Yeah.
As
It's
you
like a sunlit Silver Spar.
generally.
Hmm.
Such a sunny disposition.
Cool.
Yeah. Anything else that I see other than just buildings?
Yeah, you will find a magic shop called the Unicorn's Horn. You're going to see the Bank of Ryport. You will see...
How big is it?
The Bank of Ryport is very large.
Oh.
There is a
Here-
very fancy restaurant that looks like you can't afford it. You will pass
Most
a
likely not.
shipwright who are currently working on a very nice yacht.
Ooh. Yes.
You will
Oh,
pass
but
a
no.
second fancy restaurant that also looks like you cannot afford it, called the Craving Trattoria. And I will put that in chat for you because I know someone's asking.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What else?
I know Care.
You'll
I know
pass
Care, I know.
the
I was thinking
guard's
it too.
headquarters. You will pass a defunct shipwright stall.
Defunct?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Means it's no longer in operation. It is a dry dock that is empty. And
Oh,
then you
okay.
will find a hall that leads deeper into the city. You can recognize it on the art there. It's those main arches in the center of the city.
Ooh, okay.
Do you wish to go in that great hall?
Care, will you allow me to go into the Great Hall?
Is it illegal not to? Rather, is it illegal to? I can't talk today.
It's okay, English is hard.
How would you know?
I don't know. Great
Are there
point.
guards
Okay.
barring our entry?
There are no guards barring your entry.
Okay, well,
Worst
let's
we
go.
can do is start a prison escape side adventure.
Yeah, it's been done before.
All right. So,
Oh,
as you guys go into this large hall, your footsteps echo and the crowds diminish. Down the center of the hall, there is a walking strip that everyone seems to be walking on. It is carpeted and quite plush. Once you step on it, you know your footsteps will cease echoing. Do you wish to do so?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. As the muffled footsteps continue going forward, you'll go for 200 feet before the room widens into a large atrium. In the center of the
Ooh.
atrium, there is an enormous well. There are winches to pull buckets up that are currently being used all around the edge of the well. There are 14 of them.
Would you look what we got here?
There are 14 of these well winches, and each of them is manned both by a guard and by a strong attendant, who
Oh,
are
wow.
providing water to the city.
Wow.
On the far side of the
So,
well,
No, if not for the guards, I would have thrown you in the well for that comment.
on the far side of the well, there is a man talking with other men. They seem to be holding court here in Ryport.
What does he look like?
He stands 6'3", dressed in blue with a brass pauldron. He's got a black cloak on, a magnificent beard, graying temples, and scaly skin. He stands there most sternly, listening to the entreaties of the populace.
He looks interesting.
Yeah. Do you want to listen for a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Let's just sit here non-conspicuously.
Their voices carry in the large atrium, and you can easily hear that there are property disputes that he is adjudicating. He is talking through problems and contracts. He's making sure that people are talking to each other and working things out.
Mm-hmm. Do I hear anything about the Evilite family household?
No,
Hmm.
their name will not come up.
Yeah, I'm not super surprised.
Worth the ask.
But he's talking about various property deals. They signed some papers. He seems to be a magistrate of the city.
Wow. He looks fancy. Though even he couldn't afford those restaurants.
Oh, he wouldn't have to.
Hmm.
Knowing your passive insight, this man could walk into the restaurant and they would be privileged to have him.
Uh-huh. That's government officials for you.
This is one of the magistrates appointed by the roaming king to adjudicate trials and tribulations throughout Toivoa, to act as judge and jury and executioner.
Oh no. I don't like that last bit.
Badass.
No. Let's play Skyrim, guys.
But then you took an arrow to the knee?
Mm.
What if
We're
what
finally
if we
awake.
didn't play the game well known for its players breaking the law and killing guards for sport?
Yeah. Because in
Alright.
that game, you can restart.
So, I think we've heard enough.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and head out. And can we go into this area?
You want to return to the consortium?
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna send you. I actually found replacing the book, in the D&D Beyond, Eric.
Okay.
No, I'm just letting you know if that would change anything. Like, not for spells that weren't prepared, but for actually preparing.
Yep.
The one from the improvised spell book. Would those rules apply?
Yes, we could do that. That's fine.
Awesome! My calculations are incorrect.
All right, so figure that out, please.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, you guys gone. Sorry.
So, as you guys return to the 7 stories, you guys
How much
come
time
back in.
passed?
Oh, they've been gone for the 4 hours.
Okay.
The rest of the party is here, and you guys are doing your own thing. Los and Bolas will have most
Everyone is
excellently
here.
brought you guys lunch in the form of pastrami sandwiches.
Oh, pastrami sandwiches.
Kier, who
Oh,
trusts
God.
sandwiches way more than pastries at this point, will dig in.
Oh yeah. Zoe's gonna inhale that sandwich.
there's no way someone from the criminal underground would put like addictive drugs in a sandwich, right?
I mean, I can check it.
They did it when they marinated the pastrami.
Yeah.
Foiled.
Tyrannus is going to close the book and say, "Okay, that's mine done." So, quick question, Lotion. Does that mean that you are in charge of the consortium affairs here? Is this where members would bunk?
I am
they-
the person in charge of managing the establishment for the moment. Lord Charez allows me to remain here as an accommodation.
Okay. Where is the Lord now? Or
I'm
is he-
uncertain. I do not tend to monitor the activities of my superiors or of my friends. I allow them the freedom to be who they are.
That's fair. I just wondered if he told you. But okay. I think I'm very done. I'd like to actually get up and shake his hand. Thank you very well. Actually, can his hand be shook? Because is he still tied up?
He would not be tied up. He would have thanked Matilda for the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Matilda,
pack
did
the
you
ropes
untie
back
him?
up. Yes, of course.
And Matilda, there was nothing inappropriate about his curiosity. It was pure, innocent curiosity on how to tie knots.
Yep, well, he got a full lesson, so now the ropes are back in the bags. Tyro can have his rope back.
Okay. Did you coil it for him?
Yes.
Okay. Just asking.
Tyrone
I'm
is just
not-
looking uncoiled.
Look.
Like, no, what did you do to me?
I may act like a barbarian, but I'm not.
Ooh,
Not yet.
that's Ger's job.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyrannus is gonna go up to Lotion and like shake his hand, or offer his hand, and say, "Thank you very much for being so accommodating." That
Of course, sir. Anytime that I can be of service and provide a further room for growth, you know where to find me.
So, are you? Just a quick question. Did you study in? Out of character. Forgotten the.
Shutter should I? I did.
Yeah, Shadow.
Oh,
Yeah.
to go back. I would adore the opportunity to rise among the towers once more, to bathe in the sun. Oh, the arcane rivers of power that flow from the towers. You should visit sometime. I
Yeah,
didn't get your name, sir.
Tyronius Evilite.
Oh, indeed.
Oh,
Yeah. I heard my family left a few years ago. So,
Oh, yes. But
do you?
it's interesting how they left.
How do you mean?
Well, one day they were conducting business as usual. Lady Evilite was at the Citadel, and the next day they were gone. Their house was for sale, and the deed was sold, signed, and everything. It was quite the scandal. People believed that it had been forged, but after double checking and triple checking, everything appeared to be in order.
Then, do you know if the Citadel would be able to like? So hang on, out of character. What is the Citadel to? You know, Tyrannus didn't know what it is, but the player does not.
It's like City Hall.
Okay, so
It's the
when-
castle of Ryport. It's where the magistrate would go to stay, and where the chief guards are, and when the king visits, that's where he stays. It's the military headquarters. It's the last bastion of a fight, should a fight come here.
Okay.
There are tunnels underneath it that you're aware of, where the entire populace of Ryport could escape and live if Ryport were ever assaulted.
Oh my.
Have I heard rumors of what's underneath as well? Like,
You would have gotten tour. This is a thing
Oh,
that
yeah.
kids would have been taught how to manage and how to escape to. They would have shown the various places to check in. The disaster drills would have happened at school. This is a place that is not a secret. This is a place that is encouraged that everyone should know about, because if something were to happen in the city, that's where people go to stay safe.
right. So when Philip last session was saying, to go to the Citadel if I need to, was that like, sort of like I guess you guys call it the YMCA, or like a homeless shelter or something if need be?
Not necessarily for homeless shelter, but more of if you need information. It was a
Okay,
place
right.
to go for knowledge and resources. It's the governmental center.
Okay, right. So
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And
fine. That'll.
I don't know anyone who goes to the YMCA for homelessness, but okay.
I don't even know
Yeah,
what the
that-
YMCA is. All I know is that
Oh.
4 freaking people in costumes started singing about it, and now people won't shut up about it.
It
It's
is.
Young
an
man.
exercise thing.
It's
Okay.
it's a athletics organization, and they do
Okay,
some
cool.
charity, but I'm not sure if they house anyone anymore. They
Okay.
did it one time.
Okay, well,
Stay at the wire.
there we go.
And he is singing.
Hey, we got two sessions where Kira's sung ah.
It's true.
But
In
yeah,
character and out of character.
hmm. Wait, the character knows a YMCA?
No, I'm saying last session was in character.
I know. All right, so I'm gonna like shake his hand if he takes it and say, yeah, thank you. We'll be out of your horns for now. We do have to try and restock on supplies because we lost a little bit during the storm. Would you know any place that would be able to that we could go to that might be around? That might be better for supplies rather than general fresh food.
Oh, well, here we provide you with much, but what exactly did you need?
I'm looking at the other guys for this. What did we need to restock the ship again?
Rations.
Yeah, food's the
yeah, how
big
many?
one. Maybe pick up some more rope.
We lost like 48% of our rations, aka about a little less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, short
Okay.
answer, a lot.
Okay.
We had a month's worth of food. Like we still technically have more than enough to get there.
All right.
Unless
So
another storm hits.
Okay, that's
Right,
why I'm
right.
saying like we don't have to not buy nothing. Just we don't have to go ham with it.
yeah. So what would you guys say to a week's worth of ration?
That'd be fine. There's another week.
Okay. So yeah. Would you be able to provide us with the location or the actual ration for? How long's a week in here?
7 days.
Okay. Yeah. 7 days of rations for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 people.
Of course, I can provide those. Down here. And he will go down behind the bar. And as he does so, he lifts the hatch and allows you, just you, Tyronius, entry
Yep.
down below.
I'm gonna duck down and two dragonborn going into the basement. Nothing sus here.
Nothing sus here at
And
all.
then
Can I
they-
follow? Can I follow? I want to see what's in the basement.
You want to go down and see what's in the basement?
The children, they're in the basement.
Please roll your stealth check.
I have advantage. If my rolls would roll.
Sure, we're hearing a lot of background noise from you.
Come on.
And now the dogs.
All right, so the 21,
21?
you
Should
sneak into the basement as well.
Should I still roll a perception check then?
If you want, would you be looking for her?
I'm sorry, Zoya, but I know you like to stick you put your nose in everything because that's what I do as well.
I don't have a nose, I have a beak.
Same.
Good point.
Nope, don't know it.
Uh-uh.
So as you guys come down below, both of you have the ability to see in the dark, but that's not necessary as he lights a candle with the flick of a wrist. He doesn't.
Alright, but yeah.
He smiles. So, our stores are meager, but will suffice. Here, a crate of dried rations. They are not very pleasant, but they will do for a time. There's enough in here to last you a fortnight for members of 6.
How much would that
This is a gift from the consortium. Supplies for doing membership. That is why I am here. I am here to provide supplies and necessity succor to those who come to the consortium as members.
Mm.
Then you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you. And I relish the opportunity to always do better, to excel at my assigned tasks.
I mean, certainly given the very flamboyant presentation, it certainly brightened up our days.
Of course.
I needed it.
Us reborn must stick together. And he puts his hand on your shoulder.
Hang on, add a character. Would I know about Reborn?
Roll a history check. No.
Monster Reborn?
I'm just gonna tilt the head. It's like, I beg your pardon, Reborn?
Oh. When you visit Shaddai Shaddai, they will teach you. It is not my place, nor do I have all the knowledge.
While they are talking, I would like to look around the room.
Okay. It's
See if
got
I see a
general
kitchen.
supplies. You do see a little kitchenette. It's a stove with a pipe that will go outside. There's a couple of cheese wheels and a small wine rack. There's a couple kegs off to the side. His supplies aren't great, but it's enough to keep a couple of adventurers going for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just. Oh, sorry, Zoya, are you done?
Yeah, I'm just looking around.
I thought you might get up into mischief. So
I mean, I could, if that's what you want.
Kool-Aid?
Look, we've got 2 dragonborns other than the loud fuckhead that is me. So no, I don't want to get in the bad side of one.
Mm.
So yeah, Tony's gonna put his hand on the one that's on his shoulder and say, "All right, I'll certainly have to look into that, but thank you. It's kind of weird not seeing much of us around."
Oh no.
Anyway,
You will find, when you visit Shaddai Shaddai, the knowledge that you seek.
do you mind if I get that spelling, by the way?
Yeah,
I'm
I can do that.
gonna put that big fucking bold letters.
I believe that's correct. I will double check it.
Because he cannot read italics.
Okay.
I did spell that correct.
And you said that by the whoops, nope, that is not the font I wanted. Plain text, thank you. In where was the? Hang on, sorry, I'm flicking between the wiki myself as well. Out of
Okay.
Voivoa.
I'm going to
Yeah,
let you go ahead and do that. Is there anything else you
Yep.
need down here? I'm going to go check on the other player characters.
I'm not. And does anything really stick out?
No,
Nah, then I'll be good.
but the opportunity for there to be something to stick out is there.
Can I do a perception check to see if something sticks out?
You may roll your perception check.
I shall take the opportunity to roll my perception check.
I'm going to take the opportunity to look around and roll my perception check.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so 21. Ow! Fuck! Oh!
So there's a
Sorry.
lot of opportunities here for there to be something. However, those shelves are empty.
Sorry, I poked myself in the eye. I'm still listening.
So there's a lot of opportunities here, but there's
Yep.
nothing of interest.
Okay, so I'm gonna head upstairs then, with the crate of food.
Okay. Cool. Can
And,
you carry it?
How heavy is it?
It's going to weigh 120 pounds.
Inventory weight. Carrying capacity is 210.
Okay, cool. And
And
how much
I
weight do you currently have?
103.
All right,
So hang on, you said it was 100 pounds?
120.
10.
120. Nope. I think I'm
Oh.
over encumbered.
I'm gonna.
Oh
I'm
no, no.
gonna-
Push, drag, or lift is 420. Blaze it.
Okay.
So I might need to, get up the stairs and go, Matilda, I need some help, please.
And while he's up the stairs, I'm gonna like snag about 10, and then put them in my backpack for help.
10 what?
Hmm?
10 what?
10 rations.
No, you're not going to snag 10 rations. You can't just say you're snagging 10 rations.
Sleight of hand.
You're going to open a crate. And
Oh no, I'm not. I'm talking about the stuff that he gave us for help carrying.
it's in a crate of rations.
Yeah, it's like going into the shopping center and just opening up a bag of a bottle. What is it? One of those like
Yeah,
boxes. Of soft
you're not
drinks.
opening the
Can I
crate.
just pick up Tyronius and all of the things that he's carrying?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Will
not
you
gonna
resist
bother with him
Tyronius?
trying to hand it off.
Tyronius,
Well,
do you
I'm still
resist?
holding. I don't resist being picked up, but I don't think I'm going to be able to hold on to the thing for too long, because she's still carrying me and I'm carrying the box.
Correct.
This daisy
Oh no,
thing-
no. See, what you don't understand is I'm tilting you, so you are now princess carried, and the box is on top of you.
You are
Get
now
crushed.
pinned
I-
in her arms.
I am being crushed by a box.
Being crushed in your
You're fine. You'll
arms
be
tonight.
fine. Look, I can lift 540. I'm good.
Okay, hang on a second. I need to roll a con save. Oh, okay. Tyronius does not fart.
All right. So
Hello, Thembit.
we pan
I
the
get
camera over.
crushed in
Okay,
your
okay, guys.
arms.
We're doing a lot of over talking today. Way too much across the board. So let's go ahead and respect other players. Granak and Gur, you guys have had time to practice your skinning and your cartography. You've seen them come up with a crate of goods. Your stone is no longer sparkly and shiny, Gur. What would you two
Sad.
be doing?
I think Gur would just be watching, just because he would not offer his help immediately.
Yeah, I was not directly asked for help, and he didn't sound like he was like, dying. So I just let Matilda go take care of that.
Okay. Cool. So, Matilda, as you're taking the lead, where are we going? What are we doing?
All right, Tyronius, lead direct. Where do I put you?
Carrying me. I'd say go to this. If you if you want, or if you're okay with it, I'd like to know who bought the land. But I'm not gonna make you guys chase after my parents disappeared.
No,
God,
no.
this is heavy.
More immediate. Where do I put the box? And you.
Probably on the ship.
So, walking out towards the ship.
Okay. Cool. We go out towards the ship. As you guys walk down the docks, carrying Tyronius Evilite with a crate, pinning him so he can't do anything mischievous. Does everyone go with?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep, I was gonna go do stuff on the boat earlier, so.
I'm gonna sit on the box.
Gur is just gonna follow Granak.
Okay.
So yeah, please don't
So,
sit on the
yeah.
box.
Okay, I'll sit on
Enough
you.
Already.
I'll sit
No,
on you.
Please do not. Just
I was gonna
walk.
say,
Why?
Soya is the thread that broke the Tyro's back in that circumstance.
So, you guys come down to your ship. The ship is still there. There is a guard standing next to the gangplank as you approach.
Heyo.
Kier will hail the guy.
Greetings.
Hail, friend.
Hail.
Yep.
Hello.
I'm gonna start walking up onto the ship.
Yep.
Halt.
Uh,
I need to put this down first. I'll be right back.
Put it down here. Thank you. As he steps in front of the gangplank.
you
Excuse
need
me?
to see the deed or
Papers?
something?
Yeah.
All right, Kier hands him the papers.
Does Kier
The
have the
pie.
papers?
Kier is the
Hold
captain.
on, checking
Yes.
inventory. I believe I do.
Unless you put them somewhere else that you were directly handed them to put in your inventory.
Yeah, I may not have put them down in my inventory, but I seem to remember receiving the deed. So may I rectify this?
Would the deed be on your person or would it be on the ship?
I would have kept it with me.
Very well.
It seems like good captain
Wait, you're talking
protocol,
about,
so
like,
we
the deed to
get
the
some.
ship itself, or the
Yeah.
the papers that we got when we landed.
The deed to the ship itself.
Yeah, like we don't exactly have a place to lock and store them. I feel like leaving them on the ship would be, inviting disaster because someone could
Yeah,
just
Kier would-
come and pick them.
Kier would definitely keep them on him. So,
I mean, we can.
So
buy
if
it
Kier
back.
kept them on him,
I think I know what's coming.
you reach in for your papers and you pull out a wad of what had been the deed to the ship.
Kier stares at the wet piece of paper, offended.
That thing's supposed to be magical.
It was made by a magical lawyer, but what is it magical to withstand water? That's the question.
I don't know. Does that mean we don't have to pay the monthly fee anymore?
No, I believe that was something else. That's a contract he signs and he keeps, and we just had a copy.
Either way, Kier will smile awkwardly, big toothy grin, and hand the waterlogged deed to the guard.
He takes the waterlogged deed, and we're going to do the wonderful thing where we're going to play a little bit of a game to see how waterlogged and destroyed this is. So, I'm going to roll a D100. You're going to roll a D100, and whoever rolls higher gets their way.
Question:
Yes?
can I use inspiration on this D100?
Sure.
Excellent.
So I got a 71.
Yep.
He is.
I give you
Yeah,
mine
I'm
after you're
gonna
done.
use my inspiration.
I gave you mine.
Okay, I will use. So I use
Alright.
inspiration for the win.
Okay, so he's able to make out enough of it to where he looks at you. Very well. Keep this on you at all times, and you might want to get a new copy. This one seems very damaged.
Yeah. 2 questions, sir. One, where would I get a new copy made?
Probably an attorney at the Citadel.
All right, attorney at the Citadel. Mending doesn't help in this context.
Actually, it would, because
and-
it's close enough.
It would?
Yes.
Oh.
Because he was
Okay,
able
I'll
to
try
read it,
mending
you're just
before you
trying to repair it. It's not going to be great.
Don't you have mending here?
I do have mending, which I can do, right? And I'll do that before I head out. But question number 2, do you know where I'd be able to buy like a water proof container for this?
Yes, sir. You can buy it from the dockmaster just down the way there.
Wouldn't a
Thanks
scroll
so
page
much.
He
be
sells
more?
dry bags.
Wonderful. Thank you for your understanding, sir. And he'll turn to his companions, and I'm gonna try and fix this with magic, and then I'm gonna go fix it without magic.
Okay. I'm gonna put this up on the ship.
Yeah, do that.
Who all is authorized,
up, Tyrone?
Captain?
Kier looks at the heads present to make sure a new head has not snuck among his crew, and no heads are missing. Is this true?
No heads are missing. That is true.
Are there any heads that were not accounted for previously?
You do not see any unaccounted for heads.
Do I need to roll perception, Eric?
You may if you'd like.
I'll do it just for the shenanigans.
Of course.
Just go shenanigan,
And I'll roll a 24!
With a 24, there are no additional people other than the guard currently within 40 feet of you.
Okay, and so Kier will gesture to his friends present and say, all these people are authorized to board the ship. They are my crew.
Very well. I will remain here. And he steps out of the way.
All right. He looks at
Zoya,
the
you've
sign at
gained
the
inspiration.
gathered people.
Mhm.
He looks at his gathered friends and is about to point at Matilda, but stops, remembers the elephant incident, points at Greenock and says, "You're in charge until I'm back."
Fair. That is
Yeah.
fair.
So what is show up to
now-
the ship with an elephant on board?
Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle to the deck of the ship and cast Mending, and then go probably get a new one anyway.
Okay. Cool. A new copy of this will cost you a gold.
Oh no. Yeah, I think we'll just we're in a. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get a new copy. If I need to mend there, I'll mend there.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
And on my
mending
way,
doesn't-
I will.
Mending doesn't.
Mending
replace
takes,
the,
like,
A
well,
minute.
It
Yeah.
doesn't replace the writing though.
Right.
Yeah, it does only take a minute.
It was
so-
legible.
Yeah, I'll
That's
cast-
fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna get a new one, and I'll hit up the dockmaster for a waterproof container on the way.
Okay. A dry bag that will hold just your clothes is waxed. It has a seal. It has a cord that ties it shut. It will float if inflated, and it's going to cost you 5 gold pieces.
Money well spent to avoid any more destruction of our property via that most hated of D&D threats, the water.
Okay. Awesome. So, as Kier goes off by his lonesome, what are the rest
No
of you
one's
guys
gonna go
doing?
after him.
Tyrone is going to go after him or not?
No. I was gonna say no one's gonna go after him. I
No.
will if you want.
No, Kier can go and handle business by himself. He'll be
Get
fine.
robbed. I'm gonna die and then get robbed.
I don't know. I got put in charge of the ship, so I'm staying at the ship.
Matilda, you were not in charge of the ship. What would you be doing after you put the rations below deck?
Do you put Tyronius down?
Yes, I put you down.
What did you
Okay,
say?
thank you.
Oh,
What did I say when I put him down?
Yes.
Here you go.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to put him down.
yeah.
Don't worry, I put
I
myself
don't like-
down enough.
Arha.
Been a good life,
He
old
needs
Yeller.
lifting.
Greenock just
Still too soon.
wait.
You literally
Somebody
asked
had to
for
put
it.
the line in there.
Also,
She's gonna give you up. She's not gonna let you down.
So
But she will
I'm
turn
gonna
around.
secure the crate of food below decks. Probably lift it on a pallet so that water doesn't seep in and damage it like the last box.
Sure.
And then there's still that chest.
Yeah. I'm not gonna try and mess with it just yet. I think. Well,
Zoya?
Zoya here.
Yeah.
Do you think you can open it?
why did we all wait for me to leave to have this conversation?
Because
it's when you left.
Because you're too much of a worrywart, and we need the box.
That's
open.
guilty as charged.
I
but no
have
feelings,
gotten
it's
Kier.
really-
Look,
I've gotten
Zoya?
Kier the cautious away from the party. Now we can find out what's in the chest.
I am going to crouch down in front of Zoya and be like, look, you are the most talented lockpick we've got, and you have the fastest reflexes. I am certain that you could open that box and you're going to be fine.
Oh god, do I happen to pace bind hear any of this? That's the real question.
Roll perception check, please.
Can I help him?
No,
Or-
you cannot. You cannot help
This
him
ain't your
listen.
convo.
Can I listen, please?
Roll your perception check, sure. And would Matilda be stealthy?
She doesn't even know what that word means.
Okay, so you guys easily hear this.
The underfeathers, the cyan underfeathers would turn a very pale shade of red. She's
Can
blushing.
Can I give some advice as the resident magic nerd? If you screw up, this is not a spell that is like, oh no, my hair's on fire. This is a spell that is designed to take out. You remember that big chimera that we fought?
Yeah.
That is a spell that possibly, we don't know if it's directed inwards or outwards, but if it's outwards at the picker, that is a spell that would take out that chimera and not even blink.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but that's an if. Your
Yeah.
advice is taken under consideration. Let's open the box.
Thing is, we
Hold on, why did Kurt
took
just roll
we
stealth?
Where is
we
the-
took one worry word off the ship, but we forgot the second one.
It's okay, I got it. And I'm gonna I'll stand up and I'm gonna walk over to Tyronius and let me know if you're gonna fight me on this. But I'm going to try and pick you up and tuck you underneath my arm.
Chicken style.
I mean, I don't think I could at this point, but okay. What's going on?
And I'm gonna look at Zoya and be like, okay, I took care of the second one.
Okay,
Let's open the
good.
box.
Okay, now I'm gonna struggle. Like, hey!
Please roll your athletics
Oh,
check to get free of Matilda.
We guards.
That tracks.
Matilda, please roll your athletics check to hold on to Tyronius. Need to beat a 3. Thank you.
Handily.
Beat it by 10.
All right. So Zoya, are you going to try to open the chest?
Yeah.
You'll also see Gernok show up and kind of poke his head in. I would honestly rather throw that into the ocean than any of us try to open it.
Can you take care of the third one, please?
I look at
I'm not going to.
Tyronius.
Matilda
I won't
intensify.
technically stop you once I get out of range if you're going to open it.
I'm
But
gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, get me out of range, please. Like,
I want everyone except for me to be out of range.
Okay,
That does
I'll be on
mean,
the other-
however, that does mean that none of them can give you their inspiration because they're not there.
Oh,
It's
I mean,
within
Twitch
60
chat
feet.
could.
I'll stay.
which?
Okay.
Or
Wait.
If Matilda's staying, then Tyronius is staying.
no. I will hand off Tyronius like baby Simba to Grenok. Here you go.
Can I do one thing before I go and at least give the owl a hug?
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
you're gonna let
I'll
Tyronius
set
give her
him down.
so
Yeah,
you a
I'll
hug?
set him down on the deck.
I'm just gonna, like, kneel right down to the 2 foot something owl and
2
just give
foot
her a hug
3.
and say, yeah, just say, thank you for the, thanks for the spell book. I'll certainly remember it well if, if and when it goes wrong. I'll miss you.
Well-
And then he runs.
Hmm.
Like, he is he's panicking. He's like, I'm out of here. And how far on the ship's, like, what do you call it? Can I get anywhere out of 60 feet
No.
on the ship, or do I have to disembark for that?
You have to leave the ship. And by the time you get
Yep.
to the edge of the ship, Zoya's going to get the stuff done.
Okay, so Mage Hand.
Jump.
How far can it reach?
Pull up your spell.
You're looking for the
Just-
feat of leisure demand.
Yeah, let
Yeah.
her do her thing.
What?
So it's a 30-foot range.
30-foot range?
Yes.
So Darn, can I take Gur's arms? No. Just like attach him to the ends of my wings.
Where
Like,
is Gur right
Oh.
now?
Gur was trying to sneak into this box room and just force the box open with his bare hands.
Okay, so is he at the 7 stories or is he down in the cargo hold?
If I would have seen Gur, I would have like taken his hand and said, "Let Sister Zoya do her thing."
I mean, with a 9 stealth, like your passive would be able to see that, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, he
passive for
passively could
13.
see that.
Okay, so Gur's on the ship, probably messing around in the cargo hold or something. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Zoya's gonna calm herself down and settle her shaking hands. She's gonna use Mage Hand to be as far away as possible from the lock,
Mhm.
so she can have as much time as possible to disembark from the attack if it
Okay.
happens. So, sleight of hand.
Yes.
Here we go.
Twitch chat is yelling, just open it.
So with a 23, you unlock the chest, and
Yo.
you did not disarm the trap. Therefore, the trap fires. Zoya, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw of a DC 18 or suffer 64 damage and be reduced to a pile of dust.
Do it. I can do it.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Let's go, homies.
And with a 20, you dodge to the side and take no damage as a pencil-sized hole is now in the side of the ship, right next to where you were standing. The chest is unlocked.
Seeing said hole in the ship, I will blitz back onto the ship.
Yeah, I'm running too.
Oh my god.
Hey, anybody got a cork?
Zoya is on the ground shaking.
Tyrannus
pick you
immediately
up.
dives.
It's okay.
Tyrannus dives on top of her and hugs her, like, "Are you okay?
You
Holy crap, you're alive!"
you can feel her like it's like a massage chair. She's just like
I told you can do it. Look at you, you little ball of feathers. You're great.
Oh boy, that was.
With that, I'll go take a look inside the box because there are too many people already surrounding the little tiny thing.
Awesome.
When Kira gets back, I'm gonna have him put a dowel in that hole.
All right. So you go over to look at the chest. The chest is unlocked. Do you wish to open the lid?
please don't, just to be safe. Please. I need to double check it again.
If it's still closed, I will not open it.
Okay. Zoya, you gonna go check it?
Yeah,
Please
Yeah.
roll your investigation check.
I can do it.
I'll give her. Oh, I don't have investigation. Never mind.
With the 16,
Oh,
you do not see any more traps on this thing.
I was gonna wait. What is it like? Investigation? You have to have proficiency in order to give advantage to
Right.
someone else.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
you do not see any more traps.
I believe it's okay to open. I call first dibs on loot though.
Do you
You
wanna,
open it?
Do you wanna? I
Yeah.
was gonna say.
Okay.
what
As you
if
open it, inside you see coins and gemstones. A large number of them.
That's it.
Do you dig through them?
Yeah.
As you dig through, you will come across 2 magic items that had been detected before. One
What are the
of
two?
them looks like this, and the other looks like this.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's a drinking dragon.
Hey Zoya, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't have the identify spell anymore. so you can totally.
I can.
Pick your prize, Zoya. You get first dibs.
I get first dib.
Can
Yay.
I roll history on the 2 items real quick?
Trying to think of a reason why you would recognize either one of these.
Okay.
Roll Arcana.
You can roll a history check. There's a chance.
I was thinking that or religion, but I wasn't really sure which.
Yeah, roll history checks just to see.
2 history checks or 1 for.
Which one would you like to do?
Let's do the staff.
Okay. Cool. Let's roll your history check. You have no idea what the heck that is.
Can I try Arcana on whatever one Granak has done?
Well, we're going to let Zoya decide if she's going to do identify because that was her thing next.
I'm going to identify both.
Nope, one at a time.
One at a time. I'm gonna identify the dragon horn first.
Okay.
Dragon thing.
Jeez,
Cool.
I thought I was the only big mouth dragon born around here.
All right. So sending that to Zoya, and then would you like to roll Arcana check on the other item, Tyro?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Okay.
And probably not.
You do not know what that is either.
Nope.
Oh, interesting. So Zoya's gonna hold up the pipe and say, "Someone else can have this. I don't want to damage my lungs." So what you can do is basically, while you're smoking, you can summon a small dragon, a flump or something called a froghemoth, and
What?
it has to be small enough to fit in about 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot cube. Yeah, and then yeah.
I'll take it if that's okay, please.
Oh yeah, you can have this one. I don't mind. And I'm gonna identify the staff thing. Wand.
Okay. Do you want me to share that item with the party?
Yes.
There's the pipe of smoke monsters.
So we're not just blowing smoke up their ass, it's blowing smoke in everybody's face.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, can I identify the wand?
You can identify the other item, yes.
Not sure if it's a wand.
It's actually funny, I was looking for like.
Well, you got a fancy pipe.
I was gonna say, I'm a wizard and I don't have the long, like, ridiculously long Gandalf pipe. What sort of wizard am I?
Okay, let's
One
see.
with much potential.
Whoa. Oh, whoa. Holy cow. Okay, so this thing, and she holds up the mace. This is a mace, not a wand. And apparently it does excellent damage to undead stuff. Yeah, if you hold it, there's gonna be like bright light in about a 20-foot area filled. How big is the captain's quarters?
The captain's quarters in here is 20 by 30.
20 by 30? Okay, so it's gonna fill almost the bright light is about to fill the entire captain's quarters. While I'm holding it. So this thing, it does that. So I was gonna put it on the ground. Yeah, it does that. Ugh, that's bright.
So, I got a question, Zoya.
Uh-huh.
And Tyrus has got that mischievous grin on his face again. It's like, do you want to prank Kia? We have the chest open. We could run and say, "Oh no, Zoya did it!"
Oh, the thing is,
Or we could just close it again, not reset the trap.
it'd be funny if we put me inside.
Okay, no, that's perfect.
Small enough. Here, she climbs inside.
You are not
Okay.
small enough.
not?
However,
A girl. A small size bread box.
By the way, Granak, I was gonna say, would the Mesa disruption best serve you, right? Do you have it?
I'm not sure.
Either myself or for Matilda, just either of us having a magical main weapon.
Yeah.
Well, I've already got one, so that's all you.
Wait, what's yours?
I think she just got a +1.
Weapon?
Yes, like a +1 war hammer,
Yeah.
something like that.
It's the equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a warhammer. But it's been enchanted. It's pretty sturdy.
Hmm.
You know, one of the dwarfy guys that we fought, we found one of them with a +1 thing, and we gave it to her.
Yeah. No.
So this one really suits Greenock perfectly. I really think that Greenock should have it.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead. I barely use it I would barely use it anyway.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it being offered, I would gladly accept it and add it to my inventory.
okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna just take. How much assorted money is there?
I typed it out into the chat
yeah.
already. There's 250 gold and gems, 100 gold and ruby dust, and then it's let me double check. 80 copper, 500 silver, 200 gold, and 14 platinum.
Ooh.
Can we revisit the fact that if Zoya had been dodging, she would have gotten a 26 on the saving throw?
Can we revisit the fact that she should have disarmed the trap first, but we all forgot?
Well, we didn't
You
have
couldn't.
dispel magic.
I chickened out.
It's okay.
We
Oh.
didn't forget. We attempted and said
Oh, you
F that
you
noise.
can't.
Yeah.
You can't disarm the trap without magic. Okay,
Correct.
never mind.
Can I
Yeah.
roll to see if I know what ruby dust is used for?
Could I assist her then? Because that's an Arcana check, I believe.
This would be insight.
Insight.
Actually, wait, no. Out of character, I think I know.
It's really pretty in various cosmetics, and it's worth some money, but you've got a whole bunch of glitter. Valuable
You have
glitter.
I have glitter.
Eric, just a quick question.
Yes.
The spell Continual Flame, because it's an evocation spell and only level 2, would I know of it and what its components are? Like, I am an evocation specialist.
You might have heard of it. Roll your
Okay, roll
Arcana
it
check.
Yep.
Yeah, you would have heard of it.
I'm just gonna say to Zoya, it's like, oh, that could be used for using a magic torch that can't be put out.
What?
Yeah, it's called Continual Flame. You make a flame, like a torch. Okay,
Oh.
let me display it in VTT if I can. There we go. And it can be covered or hidden, so literally, like, you could throw a piece of leather over it and then, off and on. No heat. It'll even burn underwater.
Mm.
Look at it, it's like someone can't. I've already gotten last session I bought what was it called? A drift globe. So yes,
Realistically, it was two ago, but yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, last week we spent all night fighting a squall.
Okay. I'm gonna take
Not that
half
good,
the
but-
gold and all the platinum. I'm gonna let I'm gonna hand the ruby dust to Kier when he gets back. After we stuff Gur in the box and close it.
So do we divvy up the gold, or are you taking it all?
I'm taking half of it.
I was gonna say
Half
that's
the gold.
a lot
Half
of
the
money.
gold?
Are you talking just gold pieces themselves, or
Just
combined
the
wealth?
gold pieces.
I mean,
just the gold
I
pieces.
just want to say before you guys argue too much with her, in either case, she was the one who would have died.
Yes, and A, she got her first dibs like she said. B, She also kind of just went YOLO. So
That's fine. I mean,
You
I'm
only
not,
live once.
Moving forward, do you guys want to collect Gur and try to prank Kier?
of course I want to prank you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you want to prank here.
yeah, my character does not care either way, so
Okay,
they can
so-
do whatever they want.
So what's the plan?
So you're gonna go
What's
talk
the
to
plan
Gur?
for the new stuff?
Just how about we have Matilda or Gur? Oh no, wait. What if we just say to Gur that he can open the box? Because is Gur present with us, by the way?
No, he was in the cargo hold.
Okay. What if we
Yeah,
go
he's fucked off. He's in the bottom of the ship.
What if we get Gur to run to like Matilda? Like I'll be perfectly fine to say, hey, Gur, why don't you open the box? Like, you know, those big arms could do it. And Matilda, you hold Kier back, and then when Gur goes and rips it open, like leave some gemstones and such in there for him, like to actually collect, because you know, give him his share. But Kier doesn't know that the thing's been sprung, so that's one idea.
Okay, so what is the plan for the new stuff that we've got? Because Granak, are you holding the mace at the moment?
Yeah, at this point I would start the attunement because I
Yeah.
believe it needs an attunement.
It does.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, what are we gonna what are we gonna do about the shiny, weapon?
What
It's
And
shiny
the
weapon?
new pipe?
Well, I'm holding the shiny weapon. You just asked about that.
Yeah, but what are we gonna tell Kier? Because he's gonna be
He's not
sus.
going to be thinking of. He's not going to like immediately look at it. You know, and I imagine you'd have what is it, Granak? You'd have it like on your belt or something, but not up and flailing it around, right?
I mean, if I'm gonna leave you guys to do your joke, because my character does not care about the joke, I
Okay.
would just go bugger off and do my own thing for a little bit on the boat.
So yeah, he's not going to
Okay.
be. He's not going to be. You know.
And you
giving
can
it away.
put your pipe in your back.
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah,
You can
and
some
then
tobacco.
we just hide Gur in the box, and we'll be chill.
No, don't hide Gur in the box. Go just get Gur to run up and open the box.
And then push him in.
No! Don't push him in. You can't fit in there, so what makes you think he will? That's mean.
Or fits into small spaces because he can.
Oh,
Yeah.
because of Bugbear shenanigans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But don't push him in, that still feels mean. We want to prank Kier, not Gur.
Porque no los dos.
Pick your fights.
Something tells me Gur would be 200% involved if you just simply asked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go get Gur.
Okay.
Unless Matilda's already doing it.
Matilda, are you getting Gur?
Yeah, I can go look for Gur.
Okay. You will find Gur downstairs doing what exactly?
Trying to fit into just crevices everywhere.
Gur is confirmed to
Trying to find his new home.
Matilda?
Do we have
Well,
You're-
Gur's doing his hardest to find a small spot to hide in. Just for funsies.
Okay. Need some help there, buddy?
Nope, just trying to find the spots I fit into.
Well, we got the box upstairs open.
Oh, what was in it?
Some shiny rocks, a couple of things, a weapon for Granak.
Oh, Papa, a new weapon.
It was like a it was a mace, kind of like yours but smaller.
Oh,
It's so shiny.
Yep, and very shiny.
Oh
It was
wait.
magic, so it shines light, which will be good because Granak and I can't see in the dark like you can.
oh, not Uncle Tyro either.
Yeah. So there's that, and then there was some money, mostly useful things. It was pretty good.
Are there any
Um,
body parts?
No, no body parts, and I didn't put
Oh.
any papers either.
Gur is like visibly like
But
less excited about the box.
we're thinking about playing a prank on Uncle Kier.
Gur scrunches his face up. It's still pretty fresh in his mind, the mines and the dragons. And he's like,
get
I
it.
don't know. Uncle
I get
Kier's
it.
been through a lot lately.
You're a good kid, Gur. Yeah, alright, you're right. It's probably too soon for that.
Okay. And he goes back to trying to fit into like barrels and boxes and crates. Like, how small can he go before it's like not comfortable anymore?
If only you were a limbo specialist instead of low. You could. How small could you go?
Um, is it possible for me to have picked up Gur's share of the loot before I headed down here?
Sure.
Alright. I will give that to Gur. Hey Gur, here you go. This is your share of what was in the box.
Do we want me to average out what the actual gold price would be in all of it?
Zoya said she took the gold pieces, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Gur
Yeah.
would probably appreciate as many of the stones as possible.
Any rocks.
Each rock is worth 50, or a set of 50. So did you say you took all the gold or just half? I can't remember.
Half the gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much would that be? Let's see.
That would be another 50 gold there, 150 gold, 14 platinum is 140 gold. So it'd be 390.
If it's alright, I might take like silver pieces. Because I need a spell, I need a scroll case that would be watertight.
Okay. So you
Lots
can
of
easily
money.
run out and purchase a scroll case from the harbor master.
So
Okay.
with the vial of ruby dust as well, it's 690 minus 100 if you don't want to add that to the price.
I'm gonna be giving Kier the ruby dust.
I thought you said
So
you gave it to
500.
me.
Either way, 590 gold to be split amongst everybody. So just under 100 each.
Zoya, you said you gave it to Tyronius already. Are you
Did I?
changing that? Yes.
I don't-
Yeah,
I changed. I thought I changed.
because I said I could use it for a spell if we need to.
Yeah. Hmm.
I thought you said Kier earlier as well, but I
Okay.
could also be mistaken.
She might have said Kier. All right.
Alright, well, I'll take that off my inventory.
All right.
But he's also not here defending himself either way.
This
Kier.
is the ghost of
Yes,
Kier
yes.
past. You guys saw.
Look, just let me know whether, like, okay, let's make a decision whether who gets it, and then that's it. Like, I can use
Zoya?
it for a spell. I don't have that spell. I don't have that
Yeah.
spell now. I can learn it in the future. Or you can
Let me
just,
see if I can even learn that spell.
I'm not talking about the spell. I'm thinking you can use it for your contraption or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Use
I'll look to see
it
what
with
spells.
what you will. Ye olden
Okay.
days speaketh.
Cool. So we're going to go ahead and give the dust to Kier based off of what Zoya has said.
okay, if that's the case, can I grab some money?
Grenek, you're
Again, without
the Divier.
it's 97 gold person.
97 gold each.
Okay.
How much is
This is also including Zoya to it.
How much is the? Where's? Oh no, hang on. I'll look this up. Pipe.
Cool.
I just gotta find the cost of the pipe if that's what. Well, how much is the pipe worth, Eric? Can't
There's
find it.
not a value on it. You don't know how much it's worth. Are you going to try to sell it?
No.
Then forget
Cool
the
pipe.
value. You got a cool pipe.
Okay.
You know, I did not do anything related to the magic items. They were divvied amongst people as per who wanted / they would be useful for.
Okay.
I was just the booker of money.
So,
Okay.
for the record, for those who know La Historia de la Buena Pipa, he has La Buena Pipa.
What?
Thank you, Gur. Gur knows the story of the Buena
Got
Pipa.
it.
What is it?
You want to hear the story of the Buena Pipa?
I don't even know what that means.
No, not. I don't know what that means. Do you want to hear the story of the Buena Pipa?
Sure, is this the
Cool.
story that they use in Shrek instead of the Muffin Man? Is this what you were telling me about earlier?
No, that's Peepone.
Okay,
Peepone is someone different.
got it.
The
They
Buena
sounded
Pipa is something
close,
different.
though.
It's not close.
Alright,
It's the
I'll-
story of the Buena Pipa.
I said they sounded close.
It's not
And
that they
they-
sounded close. It's the story of the Buena Pipa.
Okay.
I'll hear about that either another time. But anyway,
Okay, not that you're going to hear the story of the Buena Pipa later. It's, do you want to hear the story of the Buena Pipa?
sure, I'll hear the story of the Winner people.
Not sure you want to hear the story of the Buena Pipa, but do you want to hear the story of the Buena
Do
Pipa?
not make me walk into that office and smack you.
Do it.
What
I
is
want to
happening?
hear about the story of
It
the Winner
is,
people.
for the record, it is a thing like Pete fell off the bridge, etc. It's a circular thing. You never get to hear the story.
Oh, okay.
Fell off the bridge.
Orange, you glad I didn't say banana?
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
It's
Yes.
Pete
Oh.
and repeat.
This is the
We're
song
sitting
that
on a
never
bridge.
ends.
Yeah, it's a shit post.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is the greatest shit post, and it's just to wear out the patience of a child
Indeed.
most of the time.
Indeed. The fact that she laughed when I said Buena Pipa meant she knew exactly what we were talking about.
Okay. Those are things that I definitely didn't learn.
It's a cultural thing. It's fine.
No, I get you, but yeah. So I'll ask off the stream. Or do some searching. Anyway, so is Kid back yet? By the way.
Kier would be coming back right now.
Okay. Also, can I ask for just like either 100 gold or 150 gold? Oh wait, no, you said 93. Never mind.
97.
97. So I'll take that.
All right, so Kier, you return. They are
All right,
handing
I
out
return.
money.
Oh, hey, Kira, I got something for you. Zoe's gonna-
Okay.
Zoe's gonna hand him the ruby dust.
You
And
hand
use this-
him the ruby dust.
Yes, the vial of ruby dust.
Did it say a vial?
Yes, it says a vial of ruby
Okay.
dust.
All right.
I am scattering red glitter all over him.
Fucking bad!
Okay.
Oh,
Aw,
Yep,
fucking
you have a
sad.
vial of ruby dust.
Mhm.
Here looks at it, looks at Zoya, and has
Found it
this
in the bottom of the
confused-
ship.
Was it puppy face? In the bottom of the ship. What? Just lying around? We missed it?
Oh
It was
no!
under one of the
Tyranny's
bones.
Tyranny's walks back over to the chest and just bursts it open.
Where's the chest?
In the captain's quarters,
So I'm on the top decks, I believe.
right?
mhm.
The door's open.
Captain's quarters is on the top decks, and you can see straight.
Yep.
in
Okay,
there.
so he just walks in and busts open. Kier lets out a.
Probably a 3-second long one.
Tyronius,
And then he
Got your
flinches.
microphone.
I would like a dexterity saving throw from Tyronius.
Oh,
Wait,
Are you
really?
joking?
Are you joking?
Dexterity saving throw from Tyronius, please. So with an 18, Tyronius, you make it look like you dodged the disintegrate.
Is the hole still there?
The hole is still there.
No. Okay, hang on. I just want to ask. No. Hang
For
on.
the
You're
record,
crazy.
Tyronius-
You said you make it look like. Does anything happen when your chest opens?
Yeah, the lid goes over the back.
Okay, Tyronius is going to look like he dodges and then just hides his tail like, where'd my tail go?
The fun
Here
part for
at
me,
school-
the best part of this, is Tyronius would have succeeded.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Barely.
So Kier had his scream, and then he flinched away, like he dived for cover, and then
then
nothing
he-
happened.
Well, no. Then he heard
And he-
Tyranius going, "Where'd my tail go?"
Oh no! And he starts like fumbling for his healing kit.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
man,
hey, here. Here.
What?
Okay, follow me over here. And she's gonna lead him over to the hole in the ship. I lockpicked the chest.
You
I'm fully intact.
did.
I mean, the ship could just use a little bit of cork, and she'd like, eh.
You did what?
That's why we needed you off the ship, is so that you wouldn't be.
Tyranius is
Tiny hole.
poking
I'm
You
gonna-
put a towel in it. Oh wait, I'm not
Tyranius
gonna.
pokes his head out the door and just says, "Believe it or not, I actually tried to stop them, but yeah, Muscle Mommy kind of said no."
Where was Granok in all this? Looks
Where-
around for Granok.
Granok,
He's
is
still down in
as
the...
a question, are you down below decks, or are you coming
Yeah,
up
I'm
to
down
him
below.
coins?
I still thought that they were doing their prank
Yes.
upstairs, so I'm still down below decks,
Very well.
tuning to my
So-
base.
Cool.
Kier looks around, does not see Granok, and he says, "Okay, lesson learned. Don't give put the nerd in charge." And so
He's
he
not
looks
put in
at the
charge
people gathered
next.
around him. He looks at the people gathered around him, looks at Matilda, and in his
Matilda's
mind
not here.
says part of the
One moment.
looks
Matilda is
looks at
not
Matilda with his mind's eye.
Okay.
Part of the prank potentially bought an elephant, looked at Zoya, opened the box, looks at Gur with his mind's eye, is a child, looks at Tyronius, and grimaces as he realizes that's the one person who tried to stop this.
That you know of.
That I
it
know of.
definitely wasn't gonna be Gur.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a grand
I-
old time opening that box.
Just to jog your memory here, when Matilda bought the elephant, Tyronius was also against that.
Yes,
No,
that's
but
true.
we didn't. But Tyronius never told him that little detail. All he knows is Tyronius and Matilda walk into a stable and come out with an elephant.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Okay,
yeah.
Matilda was in
So-
love.
You survive the box, and you put a hole in the ship.
It's a tiny hole here. Just like put a few feathers in there, just like.
Kier's frown deepens, clearly unamused. I'm gonna
It's-
fix
it's-
the hole.
It's fixed, and there's just a little clump of feathers poking out.
Was it? He crosses his arms and he crosses his arm with his head hang. What did was there at least anything good? Like maybe the original deed?
There was money and 2 items. Granok is
Alright.
actually attuning to to his at the moment. He got a fancy mace.
And
The-
I'm gonna pull out the pipe and show him. I got this. It makes smoke monsters. By the way, Eric, do I actually need tobacco or smoking herbs in order to fuel it, or is it just?
Something to smoke.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah, which
great.
reminds me.
You
I
got
need to go
sued.
shopping.
Great. So in the box was a drug addiction for a wizard. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some
I'm,
normal herbs. Nothing too bad. And Tyrannus is off the ship.
Just get some mint.
No.
Who says
Right.
smoking mint?
You ever been hit with like mint oils that someone's put in like a diffuser? That shit's tear gas.
Here's
Exactly.
going to take some time to
That's
let his
how you
head fall in
damage
his
them.
hands, scream very quietly into his palms.
It's
and then
okay. You
nurse
can
his
scream
headache
louder.
As he repairs the hole.
You can
Okay.
scream louder. Don't worry.
As you repair the hole, feathers come falling onto the floor.
Yup.
Or
Once I start,
do the feathers get welded into the wood?
Oh no, he
Sweet
would
as
remove
pie.
the feathers first.
Aw, part of
Aw.
the ship, part of the crew.
I
So once I
scatter
hear-
myself to
One
the
second,
wind.
Zoya.
I throw
Granite-
the feathers
Zoya.
in the wind.
Grenak's trying to talk.
Okay.
Grenak?
Once I hear the sound of the hammers going, I'll come up above deck, knowing that Kier's most likely back.
Okay. You find Kier working on the ship.
Ah, so you've made it back, and see what has happened.
Yes.
No, there was honestly no stopping them. They were adamant to just get the chest open with, and rather than try to actually stop them with force, which in theory would have happened, but would have just angered everyone and they would have done it in secret instead. We got everyone to safety and let it happen.
Zoya.
Hey, I was as far as I could be, like, here, invisible hand, go out.
No matter what, if somebody was going to try to open the chest, they were going to be in danger. We've already established that, so minimizing the amount of danger we can expose ourselves to is our best option either way.
Kier just grumbles under his breath.
Neither of us have to like it. I was very much opposed, but there was, again, nothing I could realistically do without just putting off the inevitable.
Should have hidden away. Should have made my own box to put the box in.
It was bolted down. Come on now.
I've got a wrench.
It's bolted down from the inside.
I have a hacksaw.
It was too close to the floor,
Yep.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was too close to the floor to fit the blade in.
I have time and a carpenter's kit.
You gotta cut the floor around it.
It's too
Exactly.
late now.
Bore a
Oh, yeah,
hole
no.
from the
You would
side.
have
Too
to
late
get.
now.
You would have to have Gur do it. Let's be real, because you would probably have to get inside an overly small space.
Now, as a question here, do you check out this chest?
Once the ship's repaired,
Okay,
It's a small repair. It's not gonna take that long.
awesome. Cool.
So I
So,
will show you my fancy mace. And the power of God.
The power of God compels you.
I thought you were gonna say the power of Grayskull for a minute.
power
Oh,
of God and anime does
It's
not
not a
swear
sword.
here in this instance.
it's not a sword. All right, so
Okay.
as you check out the chest here, can I get your investigation check?
Sure.
Kier,
By
Not
the
the
way,
best.
the bottom of the chest has a false bottom.
oh my God.
Huh.
I was gonna say, Tyro said there was 3 magical item pings in here, but didn't mention that to everybody else.
Here opens the false bottom.
Okay,
and
In
you
there-
can
I was gonna
disintegrate.
you see
I was gonna say look for traps first, but
yeah.
you've opened the chest, the false bottom lifts up, and you see an envelope, waxed and sealed with the holy symbol of the Church of MKL.
So what'd
the
you find?
real price. Check it for booby traps.
Well, what I was gonna say is Zoya, and he'll hold up the deed. Can you identify this?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Ritualize it is.
Is that a verb now?
I still stand
there.
by between the two of you do investigation and search for booby traps on it as well.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
We can ritual cast, sacrifice 2 monsters, get our magical beast out.
Damn.
So with the 27 here, you do not see any traps.
All right, and I will wait for her identify to finish.
Okay.
The
The envelope is not magical.
Where's your puffer fish?
Excellent. He opens the envelope. He breaks the seal.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Okay.
what he said.
You break the
when I
seal?
finished.
Awesome.
Mhm.
the first thing that happens is a loud scream, ear-piercing, deafens everyone in the captain's quarters for 6 seconds.
Oh no, it's a howler.
I was just gonna say as well. Ronald Weasley.
All right. Once you get done being deafened, you can find the deed to the ship, the manifest for the ship, including the list of items that had been on the ship, how many supplies they had, the listing of supplies that had been consumed, and the fact that the ship can hold 6,000 pounds worth of cargo.
Excellent.
In addition to that, there is a ring.
What's the ring? Can I identify the ring?
The ring looks like this.
If you would allow Zoya to identify it, yes.
Looks like it's made out of wood.
Got a bunny.
Ooh, look at all those cute little animals. It surely
Oh
is
god,
harmless.
is that a ring of
That's
speak with animals or something?
I'm gonna ritual cast identify.
All right,
being
you
here for
spend
30
10
minutes.
minutes to cast the spell. Awesome. So, Zoya, there you go.
Let's see what this thing does.
By the way, Eric, just real quick, how much would the scroll case and the papers that Matilda got as well?
So the
like,
papers would have cost 1 gold. The scroll case, I believe, costs like 5 silver pieces.
Okay. Oh, not a trim piece, bastard.
Oh wow, this is actually really good.
Let's do.
So it has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. While wearing the ring, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to cast Animal Friendship, save DC 13, Fear, save DC 13, targeting only beasts that have an intelligence of 3 or lower, or Speak with Animals.
Huh.
Neat.
Gur can already speak with animals, right?
Correct.
All right. If no one argues, I'm gonna keep this and call it my therapy fee.
I wouldn't argue.
Do Tyronius and Matilda burst in to see what the hell just screamed?
Yes.
Yeah, because the scream was audible throughout the entire ship, I'm sure.
Yes.
No, through the
Yeah.
entire harbor.
Just a little bit.
Like, how loud do you have to make it to deafen someone?
Yes.
Pretty loud.
180
144
decibels?
decibels.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is what, like a plane engine or something?
Firearm.
Hopefully everyone in the harbor just assumes we throw really awesome parties.
See, unfortunately, Eric, that firearm analogy does not work because I am in the land of, less pew-pews and more of, oh god, the wildlife is after me.
All
As
right.
opposed to playing, is that gunshots or is it fireworks every July?
Let's go with
Mm.
a
The
Gen
answer is
Z,
yes.
a Gen Z whose Prada just got torn.
Oh, no! Alright,
Alright.
but yeah, burst in. What the fuck just happened?
There was a false bottom, and he waves the manifesto.
And you screamed for that?
No.
Here, just he frowns, but then he smiles. Yeah, okay. I'll let you have that one.
Hey,
But
look,
no, it was some enchantment on the envelope or something. Which, by the way, I'm gonna make a note that I'm gonna copy this manifesto and I'm gonna burn it.
I've got a scroll case. We can probably get another one. Do we want to put them in a watertight container?
We just
Well,
put them
I've
back
got-
into the chest that is right there and already very stable and bolted to the floor.
Right, but
Yeah,
we don't have a key for it.
We get
I
a
have-
new lock, we get new fresh papers, and including new papers for everybody who went into the water, and maybe
Oh, yeah.
copies.
Listen.
I can do
I'm
this. Sorry. Didn't hear.
Yeah, I've got a waterproof container for this now. I got one for our new copy. I'm gonna get this thing copy mostly because I don't trust the Joso's eye, and it screamed at me, so I'm gonna burn it.
Well, do you want me to copy it? Like, cause I'm gonna be okay. Look, I want to. It's probably what mid-afternoon by now, Eric.
Yes, sir. It's about 4
Yeah.
o'clock.
Like, I want to go and find out who bought my family and such, but we do need to. Like, I don't want to pull everybody to the side just because of my family actually vanishing, which is quite worrying. But I'm gonna be scribing a whole bunch of stuff anyway. Do you want me to just add that to the pile? I can do that first and then do my spells.
All right. This is more of a common knowledge question directed to Eric, right? Would I know that this thing would have to be? Well, I guess I don't need the officiality of it because we have a new deed, right?
Mhm.
For legal purposes, like okay. In that case, Kier will consider that, then nod. Yeah, if you're already scribing like mad.
But let's roll an
Yeah.
insight check.
Okay, I will roll an insight check.
I have proficiency on insight. Can I give an advantage?
Only if he shows you the documents. So with an 18,
He's not going to be coy about them.
okay.
Alright.
Here, these are documents signed by Cecilia Evangeline Credence I. These are official Josezai documents. They might be worth something in the right situation.
It's a plot hook.
Just having the signature of a high dignitary for, I don't know, counterfeit.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Forgery.
Looks over at Zoya, the rogue.
Look at how many letters we have.
But then it screamed at me. But Tyra will have
Yes,
detect magic soon enough. So it's probably not. The one thing I'm worried about, admittedly, this is a bit of an out of character worry, so I probably shouldn't lean into it, right? Is the idea that, like, they've got some kind of periodic scrying on these papers. But if they can scry the papers, they can scry the ship. What am I talking about?
Look, they've been scrying.
Or they can scry a Tyro.
Or they can scry Tyro. Anyway, but yeah, so Carol just keep this in his current waterproof container. And does the Ring of Animal Influence require attunement?
No.
Doesn't look like
It's
it.
just it's a charge thing.
All right, so real quick, what was the name of that person?
Cecilia Evangeline Credence I. Evangeline Credence the First. There you go.
Arigato.
Oh. On me.
Oh gosh, I got Cecilia all kinds of wrong.
Yeah, you can go ahead and thank a former player for that. He played Cecilia Evangeline Credence II.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Neat.
But Mama, I want to conquer all of the magic casters. Well, that's too damn big!
Interesting.
Alright,
And she's now the
I've
god. Interesting. She's now the angel of death. So good luck with that.
Neat. Can I
I'd
roll
say
a
by his
history
too
on
damn
this
dead.
name?
I'm sorry.
Can I roll a history on the name?
Of course.
Can I roll a better history?
You can come ask me to roll a history, because I'm not there.
He knows
Like-
things.
I will call for Granok and say, Granok, I need you to know things.
Granok,
Alright,
do you know things?
I don't know. Do
Materializes.
I get advantage with it because I have the homies there?
No. In this case, he's already rolled, so no.
Fair enough.
I don't have proficiency anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, I was so close to an 18.
it's okay. He knows less than you do, Kier. But
Alright.
that's okay. Cecilia Evangeline Credence I is the leader of the Church of Imkael from Garden Soil. It is a well-known fact. It's like knowing who the Pope is.
I
She
have,
have Pope
I have
seal.
the Josozai Pope signature?
Yes.
Ah. Yeah, this
Gonna
has
be
gotta
very
be. I
good.
gotta be able to do something with this.
Save it for when we get back to Nausea, most likely, and we've already met a couple of people who are vaguely intrigued within information.
Oh yeah. What is it? Just
Bookman Gerald.
Help me,
Yep.
what?
Leslie, Bookman Gerald.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the librarian.
Yeah,
Verm.
no, I know who you're talking
Mr. Verm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Verm.
All right.
But yeah,
So,
so
are you guys going to go out this evening because it's dinner time?
actually,
Probably not this evening.
I was gonna say, I don't have to spend as much money on my spell book as I thought. I want to at least treat you guys, to somewhere nice for dinner. I'm home. For all that it is,
Well, I mean,
for all it's
Garsh,
worth.
when you put
You probably
Put it
know
that
the
way.
place better than us, so show us
Well,
around.
I know a couple of places I used to like to eat. Mum and Dad did like to. Well, I mean, Mum was a good cook on her own, right? So sometimes you just feel like not cooking. There's the bloody book. Sorry, I just found my real life notebook. Whoops. So yeah, hang on? Would I remember a place that is both like a place that I would have gone to, maybe to eat out, that isn't gonna break the bank? Because,
Yeah, absolutely you would. So the coriander bass is a little bit expensive. The salty chef is also expensive. Let's see here.
when you say expensive, what ballpark are we talking? Like 200 gold for a meal or something?
Closer to 3.
300 gold.
Yeah.
Or so. Yeah,
But
that'd be
your
fine.
favorite place would have been the Orange Tiger.
The Orange Tiger. Yep. So how much is that usually for like a meal for 6 people? If I can do the maths quickly.
3 gold.
All right. Yeah. Let's go to there's an Orange
It's
Tiger.
the equivalent of Panda Express.
Oh.
I like to eat there. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
you too.
Yeah, I like to eat at McDonald's sometimes. You can go eat there, like, or something nice, unless Renak wants to cook.
I don't care. You were already offering to do a thing in your hometown, so
Yeah,
let's
we're
do
in your
it.
stomping grounds. Treat us.
Mhm.
Wow, you're fucking.
Wow.
Oh yes,
did
my
I say
lord.
something
Make
weird?
way for the captain of the Trailblazer. He doth want to be
Uh.
treated. And Tyrone is gonna walk off.
Please roll a performance check.
Oh my
Can I get
God.
advantage for that, please? Because I actually did it. No.
Yes.
What about disadvantage?
Okay, well, I mean, let's push for a 20. No 20,
It's
but
like
there you
even
go.
when I win, he wins.
Okay. So you will
Like
go to the
Carry
Orange
you on your
Tiger.
shoulders.
Are you going to carry Kira on your shoulders, Matilda?
Well, I mean, the offer's out there.
Yeah. Prince Ability.
I haven't
What,
sat
you
on
don't
someone's head
force
in a
the
long
issue?
time. Can I sit on someone's head?
No, I want Kira's answer. Like, you guys, I want to hear this. What's Kira's answer?
Fine, you can carry me, I guess.
All right, you go up, and now you're sitting on
And
Matilda's
Zoya can
shoulder.
sit on my head.
Now, is
Yay.
it both shoulders, one leg on either side, or is it both legs on one side, Matilda?
It's both legs on one side.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, he's
You gotta have a little decency. You gotta keep that skirt tucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got the side saddle going on.
All right. Cool. So you guys make your way
Side
down
saddle
the
to
street
Goliath.
with your town crier ahead of you, Kier.
Kier just has his face in his hands for as long as Tyronius keeps it up.
And just like this would happen in real life, Matilda's carrying you. And so your head is, what, 10 feet above the city street right now? Everyone can see you coming.
Yep.
They saw him coming.
Oh, probably higher. Probably closer to 11 feet up there.
Yeah, 12 feet probably.
All right, so, Kier,
And then you add
you are a
two-
watchtower. with an owl on your head.
So add 2 feet to that's 15 feet.
If you're going to be up there, Zoya, get on my other shoulder to balance things out.
Oh, okay, fine. She gets down on the shoulder.
Sad climbing owl noises.
Matilda, you notice no difference in the weight distribution.
See, I'm mostly feathers and bones. I get back up on Kier's head.
Oh, Eric, I did forget to ask. I did go out and like type it in chat, but how much would the like smoking stuff, the actual tobacco and such? Or,
How much did you want to buy?
Well, okay.
Yes, Minnie.
Okay, what would like be a standard amount? Because if I suddenly say 1 gold, then I get like a bag.
1 gold is a bag. Awesome. You get a bag of
Okay.
tobacco. Congratulations.
I was gonna say I'll get 3 gold just to.
You get 3 pounds of tobacco.
Okay, that's in pounds. That's what I wanted. Units of measurements. Thank you. 1 pound will be fine.
Just 1 pound?
Well, I don't smoke in real life. Hey, Granak, how much? Sorry, Brox, how much is that in like actual pipe smoking term?
Let me explain something. You're spending big money to buy an ounce. There are 32 of those in a pound.
Okay.
How
that's
many
the other thing.
doses do you want?
I will get 50 charges of it.
All right, so you're going to buy 2 pounds worth. Got it.
Okay, sure. So 2 gold.
Okay.
How much are you stuffing in that pipe?
Shh.
Buy once, don't worry about it.
Never mind. I'm just leave. I'm gonna let Eric have his chuckle there and have my awestruck dumbness just be there.
Welcome to Fantasyland, where everybody else. And by the way, Granak, Brox. Now you know how I feel when I watch Skyrim blacksmithing and have an aneurysm.
So,
See, I accept video game logic with materials, whatever, but pounds of tobacco in 50 chart. Yo, it takes me longer than that to go through 1 ounce.
I will tell you, it does not take my brother that much. It does not take my brother long to go through an ounce. Not at all.
Listen, it could not take me long, but
My brother's a grower, and he'll go through an ounce like a day.
A grower?
Yes.
I don't have
Oh,
that
the
kind of
grocer.
money or availability of stock.
Right. So,
Well, there you go. Anyway, so moving on to the Orange Tiger or Panda Express, apparently.
Orange Tiger.
Orange
Because
Tiger.
if
Well,
Panda
no,
Express
it
wants to
was
sponsor me, I will change the name of the restaurant. I will readily change the name of the restaurant to Panda Express should they ever approach me and be like, hey, we'd like to sponsor your channel. Absolutely.
Just eat a little panda on every stream.
Dude, if they provided me with home delivery, DoorDash, my Panda Express on Friday nights, done. All right.
Start getting anyway.
So you guys arrive. You guys can order your food. So out of the food, I'm going to go ahead and go down the list here. And we're going to go from right to left across my screen. Matilda, what would you order at the Orange Tiger?
Big meal, lots of protein.
Big meal, lots of protein. Okay.
I don't know, whatever that is.
So,
I've never eaten here before, so you're like not even showing me a menu.
so you just point at the meat?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to get Szechuan beef. It's pretty good. Limited rice. And some bean paste.
Bean paste. Interesting.
All right.
So,
Grenak, what are you ordering at the Orange Tiger?
He would get as much of a smorgasbord and a little bit of everything as he can. Good amount of veggies, proteins, and either rice and or noodles.
Okay. So he gets a big spread. Sampler platter. Got it. Mr. Kier, what would you get at the Orange
All right.
Tiger?
I'm just gonna out myself, and if this is real fake fantasy Panda Express, I'm gonna get the Orange Tiger equivalent of orange chicken.
It's Orange
chow mein,
Tiger,
and
yeah.
honey walnut shrimp.
Okay.
Orange
Awesome.
Tiger.
Cool. So, the orange tiger chicken, awesome. The walnut shrimp and the chow mein, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Tyronius, what would you get at the orange tiger?
Well, if this is supposed to be Asian stuff, I'm gonna get a bowl of laksa.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yes.
Yep. Get a bowl of laksa and ask them to bring some lemon juice as well.
Okay. They already have it in small packages.
Nice. And I'm also gonna get some fried rice with prawns in it as well.
Yep.
That's gonna be the order that he would have been like. What is it? Everybody else is looking at the menu. Tyronius is not looking at anything. He just walks up. Hi, can I get the laksa and some
The little old lady behind the counter is already serving your plate.
Do they actually remember me?
You're hard to miss.
I just immediately perk up. I'm like, hey, you remember me? Thank you.
She looks at you.
Falling down. I'm not gonna say, but actually, Tyronius does not say this.
No. Moving on. All right,
Yeah.
I banged
Zoya.
my knee.
Don't.
Don't leave it.
Zoya.
Okay. So I am going to get spicy chicken with with a lot of noodles and a small bowl of rice.
Okay. And Mr. Gurr.
Gur will definitely have like honey barbecue spare ribs with a ton of white rice
Okay. Awesome.
and 3 egg rolls.
And 3 egg rolls. Now I know what to order should you guys ever come to San Antonio.
Uh-huh.
How much does that cost, Tyronius?
3 gold. It's 5 silver per plate.
Yep. Exactly why I love coming here. It's a big feed and it's nice and cheap.
Just like you.
You know what? No, I'm gonna wear that as a point of pride. No, I'm gonna wear that as a point of pride because, as a what is it? Merchant family. The
Yep.
first thing you learn is never spend money audaciously because that's how you make money.
All right. Cool. So you guys sit down and have a wonderful dinner. The sun will set to the west. It reflects off of the harbor, beautifully glittering. It's a wonderful night. You got the little bit of a sea breeze going. It's cool. It's fresh. And this is the first time you guys have really had an opportunity to relax as you guys eat outdoors in Ryport.
Tyronius is just looking around and like going through memory lane. He is spaced out and happy.
Cool.
So, how long do we want to stay out for? Do we want to get dessert as well?
As you say that, the little old lady, who you do not understand, will bring fortune cookies. For
There
each of
you
you.
go.
Oh, nice.
That's
So
wonderful.
what are these?
These are like little. It's not like folded. I don't want to say pastry, but like a baked good. There's a little piece of paper inside it that's you're supposed to crack it in half, and he does show properly like how to do it. But I've always done like this and grabs Kiers and throws it in his mouth, and then bites down and pulls the paper out.
Okay. So, Tyronius, you bite down on yours and you pull the paper out?
Yep.
All right. Do you read yours?
Not allowed first. I'm gonna just read it to myself first.
All right. So,
So
here you go,
did you-
Tyronius.
Did you eat yours and Kier's?
No, I just cracked it in half.
Oh.
No, he stole Kier's fortune.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, like I'm gonna give mine to Kier, and I'm gonna be like, huh. Well, if I told you what this said, then it'd be counterintuitive.
All right.
Now, Eric, I have a very important question about my fortune.
Yes.
Are they indeed exactly like the ones that they're based off of?
Yes, I'm actually on the website.
Oh my god.
Excellent. I can't read them. I need somebody to read my fortune for me.
All right. So,
Why?
because he
pink on
can't, because they're written in red.
Hang on, I don't get this. Like,
He's colorblind and cannot see red.
They're the
Okay,
same
wait, no,
color on the page for me when you crack them open. I cannot see the fortunes on Panda Express fortunes. I have to give them
Okay.
to somebody else to read to me.
All right, so
Okay,
Matilda,
over here, they're white.
Matilda, do you wish to read yours to yourself?
I will snap open the cookie and read it.
To yourself or aloud?
And then decide whether or not to share.
All right.
Yeah. I'll actually read mine to myself, but I had to get my colorblind joke in
Indeed.
Aww.
Quota. There's a quota to meet.
This one's nice. It says, you will always be surrounded by true friends.
Tyranius just really looks around. Where?
Don't ruin the moment.
Mm,
There you go, Granite.
I'm gonna open mine
All right.
and read it aloud.
All right, there you go, Zoya.
Someday everything will all make perfect sense.
That's a lie.
Life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change.
Aww.
Does Gur
Alright, I
read?
guess-
No, Gur can't read. Gur eats the cracker and the fortune. He doesn't even realize that paper's in there. He eats the whole thing.
Understood.
Does Gur even snap the cookie, or does Gur eat it all in one bite?
He throws it all down like a pelican.
I mean, yeah, that's what.
The funny thing is, and can I share what the fortune did say?
Yes.
Your fortune says it's better to be the hammer than the nail.
Wait,
I've got the fortune cookie generator here. Yeah.
Perfect.
So
I was
I
expecting
guess-
doom and gloom from one of them randomly, just like a curse on somebody.
I guess I will read Tyro's fortune.
Okay.
yeah, because I kind of took his.
Sure. Come on. Stop that. Here we go. Copy and
Tyranius.
here. There you go, sir.
Here looks at the fortune, looks at Tyro. How long have you been wearing the same outfit?
What do you mean? I mean,
He looks at your
I watched
robes. How long have you been wearing those?
a few months.
Digitation is one hell of a drug.
All right, just asking.
What did
Does
it
it say?
say? I'm gonna reach over and try and grab it.
You got to make a roll.
Eat it.
Roll your athletics check.
I want to prompt it.
Don't break it.
Roll your
No,
athletics
you
check.
contested
Thank you,
athletics.
Tyronius. Your athletics check, please, Kier. Tyronius, you're unable to retrieve the fortune.
Come on, you can't just say that and not bloody, let me know. What
I
happened?
mean, I think I might have.
What?
All right. Ahem. A new wardrobe brings great joy and change to your life.
Well, I think it's good that I gave you that then, because you got the new wardrobe and change to your life. Look at the fucking ship you now own.
It's still your fortune, Tyronius.
So what was Kira's?
Look, when I get the spells that I want and / need, I will then get a new wardrobe. Okay? I did pride myself on not being one of those kids that fucking said, "Oh, it's a new season. I want a new outfit for it." Like, fuck, made you know how annoying that is.
No.
Mm-mm.
In fact, it sounds kind of nice.
Oh, sorry. No. Like, this is okay. When I was a kid, I got comfortable with my clothes. I didn't really pay attention to fashion. Mom and Dad dressed me up, and yeah, no.
That
Sometimes the whole
explains a lot, actually.
Wasn't gonna say anything.
just looking at both of you, is like fuck you and fuck you.
I'm sitting there just
This is
thinking.
how. This is.
No, go
Go
for
ahead.
it.
I just sit there thinking. I sewed my own clothes. I didn't have a place to go shopping.
Well, yeah, I know. Fucking. Yeah, no, rich privileges, but no, again, because Mum likes to go around, like, host big parties, and legitimately, oh my god, there was this one fucking elf girl who would not stop screaming because she didn't have a new dress for each party. Like, it was annoying as hell. Yes,
Ew.
nobility problems, I get it.
Somebody should have put her on a ship for a couple months.
Maybe strapped her down to the bloody ship. But yeah, I don't know what happened to her. As I said, I got sent off when I was young, and so peak fashion birthdays, right? Yeah, it just like tone shifts. Kind of want to figure out what happened. Like, I mean, a couple of things have happened that I want to explore eventually, but I'm not going to start dragging you guys along. Because
Well-
if anything, it's your ship, Kia.
Well, I wouldn't have it if not for you guys. It's our ship. I'm just the one who knows the most about ships in game. Cough.
Yeah, Rox is glaring at Mordred.
I have a captain's hat.
Okay, we need a picture of you in the captain's hat, not the freaking cowboy hat, dude.
Hey, it was
Anyway,
America's birthday yesterday. I had to post it.
Yeah, fair point.
Anyway. So, but yeah, it's our ship, if anything. But what I was gonna say is we're on a bit of a time crunch for Aaron
Yeah.
for Leslie, but once we deliver the letter, we can hit Ryport again on the way back. And if you want to investigate your family, I don't have a problem with that.
Go for it.
I'm good with that too.
Yeah, that's what I was actually going to suggest on the way back. I mean, I'm also going to be honest, my curiosity, has been piqued with, Lotion's, tales of, hang on, I need to get, what was it? Fluidan, and going down to see, what was it, how does it pronounce again, Eric?
Shatter Shaddai.
Shadow Shaddai, right, because I was going to call it Chad. The Shadow Shaddai. I mean, again, that's low, though. I kind of want to know what happened to Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, come if you're up for it, come back here and... Well, I know I'm going to be
Yeah.
locked in my room for... Well, locked... Can I use the captain's quarters tomorrow, please, Captain?
Sure.
Hi, Captain! Just salute. And I'll be locked in there once we shove off.
Well, we should still probably spend at least one more day here in town, resupply on a couple of other materials, like some more paper, perhaps. Make sure everybody's got their official documents. Looks down at Gur.
Yeah, a bugbear's common in...
Unfortunately, I'm the one who tossed the baby in the water, and so I feel responsible for replacing the papers.
Yeah. So
Wait, would Gur even have them on his
No,
person?
absolutely not. Gur would not have papers on him.
So they're probably safe then, aren't they?
I don't know who had them.
They'd probably be in your bag of infinite holding.
Plus,
Slash
I
not
jumped in
infinite
the-
holding.
No, I never got papers.
no, you got papers for the consortium at least.
No, I got a pin.
Got a pin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's illegal.
And I guess I would have his papers because I know we got them all signed up for everything. Huh? I'm not so never added into my inventory. All right, I'll add Gur's stuff to my chest inventory.
Plus, speaking of chest inventory, we do. You did bring up a good point, Granak. We need to get a different lock for the chest, one that we have a key to, and we can start using it as our actual store box. Although, personally, and Captain, please, I say this with utmost sincerity. Don't put a level 9 death spell on it unless you absolutely need to.
I'll think about it.
I don't want to have to unlock that thing again.
Listen, if I'm putting a level 9 death spell on things, first of all, where did I get that? Second of all, I'm gonna have the key.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, Granok's thing of a new lock. Probably do, you know, go through that first thing in the morning, then maybe we shove off once everything.
Yeah, get those supplies. Leave as early as we can.
I really liked actually finding the lotion. It was fun.
You know,
Not
that saves a lot of my in-game time tomorrow, not having to go get Gur a bunch of papers and trying to make him pay attention while we go do business. I had no idea how I was gonna do it without forcing Tyro to be at my side, grabbing the rock and going, "Yo, do the same trick."
What wrong?
Yeah, that would have done it.
Actually, that reminds me, Tyrannus is gonna like pull out the. Hey, speaking of lotion though, good. Do you still have that rock that he gave you?
Of course, I have my rock.
Can I see it for a second? Is it still glowing?
No, it's been more than an hour.
Let me see it. I think I might know how to get it working again.
Gert narrows his eyes. He's like, "Are you gonna give it back?"
I'm not even gonna. You can hold it the entire time.
Okay. Gert pulls it out and holds it.
And Tyrannus is just gonna look at it and like, you know, just with his middle finger flick it down a little bit, and again, because he has prestidigitation prepared, it starts glowing again.
And Gert sits down and just stares at it.
Wow, we found hypnotic pattern for Gur.
Now the real question, Gur, what sound effect is playing in your head while you look into the shiny light?
Sparkly, 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 sparkly.
I was gonna say, if you had said like the circus theme, that would have meant that, oh no, there's a fire, everyone please evacuate. That was a scary thing that I learned. It's like, oh, that happy jovial song is the circus's signal for, hey, shit went wrong.
Yep.
Oh boy. Anyhow, so do we want to go back to the ship now and do that tomorrow morning then?
Yeah,
I don't
Okay.
know what
that's
we're
probably a good idea. We pack up and head back to the ship for the night.
What do you
Yeah.
think of the food, by the way?
Oh, it was real nice.
Although they do, I'm not gonna lie, I love coming here. They always make their money by the fact that you'll want more in about like half an hour or so. You did get fed though.
All right. So
Just
as you
walking
guys
back
are
to the
walking back to the ship, Tyronius, you're going to bump into someone, and she's going to look at you. Tyro? Is that you?
Yeah. Do I recognize her a bit?
You look at her, and you were talking about Elua, and yeah, this is the
Wait.
girl you were talking about. She looks
Oh,
at
did I
you.
get the name?
Are you okay? You've been gone for so long. And she's going to give you a big hug and then slap you on the face. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. And we'll come back next week to figure out why she just gave him a hug and slapped him.
Nobody
I can take a real good guess.
but me.
And me.
And
No, Cure proofs.
that's
Cure
where we're
proofs.
going to end. Thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM, guys. We will come back next week for the next episode of the Friday Night Lights, figure out who is Elua and why is this going on. We may figure out more about Tyra's family. We may figure out more of what's going on with you guys in your trip eastward.